to the rat house, baby, where the truth ain't quiet, and neither are you. Where the ChatRats crew slide in, pull up a seat, crime talk, cold facts, and a jazzy backbeat. We got stories to tell, got some justice to serve, so pour up that coffee or something with a swerve. There's Rat Daddy leading 6'5", a cool Toys the queen with the sharpest of tools. Dean's cracking jokes, Mary B's got the tea, and Lawleen lays the law down, real boss energy. MJ's got the fire, Gingy's taking names, Angel Baby's in the game. The clerk's keeping order, Misty's watching close. Pinky promises, keeps receipts, and she does the most. We're the ChatRats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Snap, snap. Cherry lights it up. Sherry lights it up, neon glow behind her head. Tombstones drops the facts that awake the dead. Connor's taking notes, Janine's on the clock. Hetty the paralegal keeps the court on lock. Sweet woman, sweet, but she'll sting if you like. Calypso keeps it cool, got that island vibe. Prince Lover's in purple, that Texas pride glowing. Sherry's laughing loud while the facts keep flowing. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-bum, da-da-bum, ghetto. OG coming through, crazy eye cheese, oh you better believe. Robo-rat clicks, sparks, gears in his head, breaking the code till the lies drop dead. Jump, feel the confidence, jump. We're the ChatRats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Crime solving, cracks. Worlds are stage. That's a fact. Together, we're the ChatRats crew. We ain't looking back.
Bam, what up, people? What up, rat folks? What up, and what up? What y'all doing today? It's Monday. I don't know what you do on a Monday. Besides go to work, yay. And then hang out with your friends, yay. What up, Lawleen? What up, Mary B?
Hey.
Hello.
I heard Mary B had a really good rendition of this.
You're a loser, guy.
Let's hear it.
You're a loser, guy.
To get in there deep.
Yeah, you got to get that guttural.
Yes.
Loser.
Way down there.
Yeah.
Way on in there. What are you doing, Lawleen? Making hamburgers?
No, I'm trying to find somewhere to sit inside so I don't freeze to death.
Oh my God, you have an indoors.
I do.
Ah,
I have a house.
Look at
Yeah.
I'm not homeless.
That's usually what she's sitting outside of the house. What up to people in the chats? Oh, Cyber Chick Boston's here. What's up, Cyber Chick? I tried to watch as much of her stream earlier as I could while I was at work.
Yeah, it came on right at lunch break.
Mm-hmm. What up, Trey? Dawn Marie's in the house. Emmy, welcome to the Rat House again. This is like her third time. She's going to become a regular.
Uh-oh.
Barbara. Hello, Barbara. They're coming for you, Barbara. What up, Cheryl? Cheryl with an S wrote Cheryl with a C.
Oh, she's saying hi to other Cheryls.
Yeah, she's Cheryling out up in here. What up, Trust? Trust is love. Trust is love. Oh, Aaron Ashley, what's up? Seems like a new person right there. Mel Mac. What up, Mel Mac? Kimberlina. I missed a bunch of people, I'm sure. Oh, what's up, Bev's? Inverted morals and rulings. That's for sure.
I like how none of my topics got chosen for today.
What do you mean?
You were spending way too much time thinking about them.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I started just going through like YouTube and like, all right, what's the people talking about? And
What are the people talking about out there?
no, we did not want to cover any
Political information.
well, yeah, because I mean, that's the thing is there's going to be a lot of political trials coming up this year.
We're gonna
And I
have to
know-
go with it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I think that going over the emotions, especially the what do you call it? Media thing that happened in the Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do it, but I gotta make sure that Janine is here when we do that. And we gotta let it build up because we got 3 streams now by Andrea Burkhart, and we have her permission to watch them. That's fucking big time right there.
Janine.
Yeah,
She's
that's all Janine.
She's doing holiday
Her kids are from all over the world hanging out at the house. You know, she ain't getting on here with them kids at home. She might not.
She has her priorities all mixed up.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like your earrings.
She's like family first or whatever.
I haven't changed since work. I just took my jacket and my badge off real quick.
Yeah, people were asking the other
Your
night.
priorities are straight.
I couldn't remember exactly what test you were studying for.
I had to go into cardiology.
Cardiology.
Yep, switched over from orthopedics to cardiology.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of stuff I have to go and mainly the abbreviations, some of the medications, but you hear them throughout the day over and over and over again, so you start picking back up on them.
Yeah, it's just basically like 50 different kinds of the same thing.
Yeah.
Rubicon.
Hey, Rubicon.
Ben is freaking cold where she is. I don't want to dox her, but she's in Montana somewhere.
Oh, maybe I need to go get our kitten and bring it in here so you can see. Hang on.
Yes. I had to show Fiona because Rubicon loves Fiona.
Yeah. All right, we got to do our warm-up songs real quick. These are new ones. New one from BLT and a new one from Toy.
Our favorite music.
We're only going to do 2. We're not going to turn into the JFK show. I told you about that comment on the live.
No.
Oh, yeah. They don't really. All the music's irritating.
Wait, they said that about us?
Yeah.
Then fucking leave.
No, don't leave. Don't leave.
If you don't like it, then go away. Don't tell us what to do.
We could be doing too much. But we're going to keep doing it because we're trying to build subs up for BLT and Toy.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right. I got to get my shit together here.
Yeah. See? Look at all these people saying how much they love music.
Uh-huh. All right. BLT's up first. The new one about BLT. BLT, drop your links in the chat, buddy, so people can subscribe. Good music comes with a disclaimer.
Ah, I like it.
I like it if I unmuted it. I did. Okay. Just check.
Here are the queens here, bringing flavor, bringing fire with a sprinkle of truth and a whole lot of desire. Y'all think you can play, time to taste reality. Young jerks, come here, let's serve your finality. Oh, vagina, Miguel, behind your blocks you hide, pretending to stand tall when you're really terrified. You talk a big game with the journalist facade, but we all know the truth. You're just an internet coward. LTL and the hood boogers joining you in shame, riding turtle boys coattails, all searching for fame, playing the victim card while you sip the sweet tea, claiming you want free speech, but you're blocking me. Snacky rice serving heat, look how you run, baby, run, dancing on your drama like a spicy crispy bun. You wanted attention, well, baby, here's your luck, burning bridges down joke you make of it. None of the legwork, just soaking in the benefit. Using her voice to rise, but you drown it in your lies. All you do is play pretend, we'll smack it, I always fly. Look at you, crying wolf, why you back and talk? Chasing cloud like currency, but no one takes your stock. You're spinning drama circles, but we all see through. A bunch of grifters thinking we don't know it's you. Back here, I serve in heat. Look how you run, baby, run. Dancing on your drama like a spicy, crispy bun. You wanted attention, well, baby, here's your luck. Burning bridges down while I'm serving on my plug. Burning bridges down while I'm serving on my plug. Oh, youngs, watch your ego take a tumble. Snack here, stepping up, hear the truth, hear the rumble. In this vision, we're all free, but you're chained by your need to silence all the voices, but you're planting the seed. So raise your hands up high if you're done with the fraud. Snack here right in the room, let's applaud or give some nods. You may block us all you want, but this party won't die. We're dancing in the truth while you're just passing by. Snack here rain tonight, my flavor's your defeat. Young jerks, step aside. This queen can't be beat. Burning bridges down while I'm serving on my plug. Burning bridges down while I'm serving on my plug.
Nice.
Okay, I have a few things to say about that video. First,
Okay.
oh my God, where's the kitty? Hi,
see?
kitty. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
So is it a boy or a girl?
Oh boy. Hang on.
Yeah. And what's his name?
They named him Ippo, like IPPO.
Oh, okay. That's
It's
cute.
from some manga of a boxer, and I guess it's because his little feet look like gloves.
Oh,
Black
that's
little-
so cute. So what I wanted to say about the BLT video is things that I liked. How did he get that dance so like spot on? That like Cryford's dance is perfect. Second, I love Cassie on the bongos. And finally, the Turtle Boy statue is in it. Makes a little cameo. Anyway, that's all I had to say.
Good points. Good points. This is a new one from Toy. This is a good one right here. I like it. The laid back. Lay it on back. Just smoking on the day. Get it out. Light it
Morning
on up.
light through the windshield glass, same road, different dreams. I bring a whole lot of voices with me everywhere I lean. Some days heavy, some days fly. I've been broke, I've been blessed, but I never let the night decide what I give my best. I learned you don't stop just 'cause it hurts. You don't quit when they doubt. You keep your heart, you keep your nerve. You always find a way out. I'm still rolling with my people by my side. Every mile feels golden when you know you'll be alright. I've been down, I've been tested, but I don't stay on the floor. I'm still rolling. Yeah, I'm always wanting more. I work rooms where the suits decide what your time is worth. I gave my all, I paid my dues, still had to claim my worth. So I built it slow, I built it real. No favors, no disguise. Just love, truth, a steady hand, and morning in my eyes. I'm still rolling with the ones who know my name. I don't need permission, I don't play that game. I love hard, I stand steady, I don't scare easy. I'm still rolling, yeah, I'm always ready for more. Still rolling, still
That shit is good. Shit is good. I'm sorry. We're gonna cheat again today. I'm sorry. I got to fucking
Love it.
listen.
Hold
to
on.
that.
Hold on. Should
What?
I smoke drip, truffle monkey, or cinnamon sour?
Cinnamon sour. That's my vote.
Okay.
I know drip never wins.
Drip never wins.
Doesn't
Drip
sound
Drip is
appealing.
good. Drip is good.
It is good. It's sativa, I do believe.
Nice. We'll get one more song of each of them. We got a whole lot of shit to do. We're gonna be on here 12 hours.
Okay.
Here we go.
Sorry for keeping on interrupting.
Nobody can laugh during this song.
No laughing.
You understand? That is the rules. You cannot laugh during this song.
In the dim lights of a neon haze, I'm craving all your strange ways. Jathan, oh Jathan, why'd you have to block my view? It's hard to catch up, feeling blue like overripe tomato stew. You lived your life online like a secret agent on a scheme, but the only thing you brought was the sad bacon themed dream. You throw a threat like it's an art, acting hard while you fall apart. Turn the internet into a stage where you spammed everyone in rage, but still I miss the amusing oddness of your quirky little spam. Oh, how I wish to share a plate, but I'm left here with just a ham. Jathan, come back, we were crispy and stacked. Tomato heart and bacon laughs, it's breaking me in fact. Jathan, come back, I miss every whack from the joys of your weirdness, like bacon, lettuce trap. Drinking PISS,
Put your
claiming it's
Jathans in the chat.
You made it slick, but
That's
it's
what we need
just
to do.
kinda
Everybody's
bittersweet.
Jathan up real quick.
Licking Christmas balls, oh what a show. Slide down that slippery slope where all your antics flow. Creepy texts and threads you claim to find, always posting nonsense. You're the strange of our time, and all the morons call you out, but somehow you twisted it, turned it around without a doubt. Underneath your bacon facade, hiding behind those absurd charades, your odd behavior brought us close, though sometimes it was like a roast. I tried to catch up, couldn't grab this feeling of friendship based on all your barely real dealing. Jathan, come back, we were crispy and stacked. Tomato heart and bacon laughs, it's breaking me in fact. Jathan, come back, I miss every whack from the joys of your weirdness, like bacon, lettuce trap. Life's not the same on this digital ocean. The BLT beats without your notion. Jathan, dear Jathan, let's rewind the clock. Together we can sizzle, let's reassemble this block.
So Now you got to help me figure out which one of Toy's songs we're going to listen to.
I've seen requests for the sleep, the brain song.
Yeah, we've done that one a lot.
I want the
Which one?
country song.
I'll do it again.
Yo.
Yo, Dean. Yo.
Yo. By the way, the chat voted for Truffle Monkey. So
What is that?
Truffle Monkey, I believe, is a hybrid.
Oh,
And
tasty.
BLT is the only one who voted for Drip. I saw that.
Yeah. And we got one more cinnamon, but like it was very strongly.
Noodles wants Nurse Kim's song. That's one vote.
I like the country song.
What's the other one that she did after the Chris Stapleton? That it was the female.
This one. ChatRats on stage.
Is it kind of like solely in country together? Female singer.
Let's see.
It premiered when Stupid April was up here. I think this is it.
Yeah, this is it. Lolly is pick.
Fleetwood Macish.
Creeping through the facts, scratching on the tracks, voices in the courthouse, shadows start to call. Masks can't hide it, lies can't cage us. Despite all the rage, still rats on the stage. ChatRats uncaged, ChatRats turn the page. Despite all the rage, still rats on the stage. Smoke in the alleys, whispers in the mist, truths in the graveyard can't silence us. Eyes in the dark, got justice to waste. Despite all the rage, still rats on the stage. ChatRats uncaged, ChatRats turn the page. Despite all the rage, still rats on the stage. Puff, puff, pass, shadows never fade. Rats keep watching, we don't run, we stay. Chains keep clanking, thunder marks the age. Despite all the rage, still rats on the stage. ChatRats uncaged, ChatRats turn the page. Despite all the rage, still rats on the stage. 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 Still rats on the stage.
Yeah, that one and the Chris Stapleton one are my two faves.
Which one are you talking about? This one?
Yeah, but everybody's wanting Nurse Kim too. So. This one you gotta get up and play your hits too.
ChatRats rise. Danny's got the fire that can light the way. ChatRats run these streets, yeah, till the break of day. Screw the system and that one-way trap. Danny's the leader of the ChatRats pack. We're gonna burn it down. Hear the voices scream. Danny's the fire. Danny's the fire. He's living the dream. Oh, smoke rolls up.
That's a good one. We'll do some more later. Some more
I'm gonna
later.
have to do Nurse Kim and turn off my brain as those are getting the most vote.
We're going to. I want to just sit here and do them all, and then we can start. But
I don't think anyone would mind.
somebody would.
Remember that
because
one person.
They left me a long note on the post the other day.
All right, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to read it.
Yeah.
I wonder
So,
if they're
Dan,
gonna-
what you doing, buddy?
Nothing. I was just checking some things out on YouTube.
Seems like I
Oh.
showered for this.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
So this is LYK and Meghan Kelly talking about. I spelled Meghan Kelly wrong in the fucking thumbnail. Well. Okay, I'll fix it later. Anyways, they're talking about what, Lolene, the impact of Turtle Boy on the Karen Reed case, and how Meghan Kelly hopes she has a Turtle Boy if she gets in trouble. Did you watch it yet?
Again, Mary B sent the link. I just said it looked cool. I had not listened to it
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, I know why you thought it looked cool. Same reason you posted the damn Thunder from Down Under.
Guilty as charged.
Lawlene's in rutting season. It's deer season. Rut's on. Anyways, Mary B, you watched it? It's only 8
no.
minutes.
I watched the first like 2 minutes, and then I was like, "Hey, this is interesting," and then I sent it to
Cool.
you, and then I got distracted.
It's gonna be a live reaction from all of us. Here we go.
Yay.
If we unmute it.
outside the courthouse and the generation of a groundswell of opposition to the people you just saw on camera there, the people who are inside the house, including cops and their wives and so on. Who's Turtle Boy?
So first, just to comment on what they're saying, I think it's horrible that people's lives get ruined and people get accused of things like this with very little evidence and, go after their kids and their livelihoods and things like that. I also think that there are some fair criticisms, like the Alberts who lived in the house never came outside the entire morning when there were all these EMS people and witnesses and everything outside, and their friend is dead on their front lawn. They never come outside to try to help.
Why?
They both have I know he has emergency training, was former law enforcement. That stuff is really strange to me and hard for me to get over.
What's up, sweet woman?
Hey,
Hey.
Yo.
What's up, girl?
Hey, sweet
not
woman.
much. Hey,
Yo, yo,
Lolene, did
yo.
you get your hair done?
Who, me?
Lolene?
Before Thanksgiving, Mary B's had hers done
Alright.
more recent than I did.
Yeah, I know Mary B got hers done, last week?
Inside look. Y'all
Mhm.
can, there's lights in here.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're
looks
just
good.
watching some LYK.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
The
With,
ladies. And Dean.
and Dean.
He's the only creator Dean watches.
Yeah,
Dean's a smart man.
I don't watch any creator, to be honest. Well, not any important creator. I watch a lot of just random anime stuff, but
Don't ever tell us that
That's
story
cool.
again.
That's cool, Dean.
Never
Thank
tell
you.
that story again.
I'm
And
telling
the way
that
they spoke
story
about John
again.
O'Keefe, somebody that was supposed to be their friend.
Over and over.
There's just so
10
much
minutes
strange
from
stuff
now.
going on. Turtle Boy is a journalist who looked into this case, found witnesses nobody knew about, like a tow truck or a plow driver that potentially had evidence that could help Karen Reed, that held everybody's feet to the fire, that was very loud with a megaphone about it, that had his specific crass way of doing things. And he's almost like a caricature where he says the most hyperbolic thing he possibly can. He calls everybody every name in the book. He uses language that, would make sailors probably turn red. And he does it a certain way. And a lot of people don't like it. And he has caught some witness intimidation charges because the statute is really kind of weird there in Massachusetts with that. But he has uncovered so much evidence that people did not know about. And people know about Karen Reed's case and exponentially more because of Turtle Boy. So it's kind of like a love him or hate him, he is who he is type of scenario for him.
What you're saying is, God forbid I ever get accused of a crime, I want Turtle Boy on my side.
I would say he's a pretty good ally to have until he's not.
Good way to put it, LYK. But
Well,
the
he's
part
a good.
where he is good for you until the knot is worth the knot.
Well,
because-
and he's an ally for you as long as you're like rightfully innocent. Like
Yeah, as long as he believes in you.
Right. As long as you're not lying.
And honestly, he never really asked anything of anybody. He expected Karen to give him that first interview.
Well,
And
I don't even think
kind
he,
of
I
weird.
mean,
We
he
all
didn't do
expected
that.
it. We all expected it.
We expected it for
Say you
sure,
didn't-
but
say you
I
didn't
don't.
expect it. Like the first place she would have popped up, we thought it was going to be on his show.
Well, because you would think
I
about it.
assumed it was going to be.
Yeah,
all did.
because I would think that if it were me, that would be the fucking first thing I would do.
Mainly because we didn't think that she had her own personal life, because we didn't know her that well other than clips out in front of the courthouse and Dateline.
Well, I mean, she didn't connect with them.
I thought it was going to be, something big, like mainstream. But to choose speaking out, and it wasn't like a huge, interview, but when she ever spoke out on Howie Carr over Aiden, I was like, that's wacky.
Yeah. It's just weird because you would think that if it were you in that situation, Jesus.
Sweet woman is being
Your
attacked.
dog mad.
Hey, type of 1 if you need help.
Yeah, type 1. Blink twice. Back to this.
Okay. Okay. And he was at both
She's
trials.
laughing at it.
Yeah, I think he's been at everything, and his whole case, people are now following as well, his criminal charges that are going on. I've actually gotten to know his lawyer, one of his lawyers a little bit, Mark Betterow, who's an amazing lawyer, awesome guy. I've talked about this Karen Reed case a lot with him. So I know he's got great representation, and they've already won a couple of the criminal cases have been dropped because the DA and the law enforcement there just can't get out of their own way. They have all these prosecutors that are conflicted off cases. Nobody could end up prosecuting one of Turtle Boy's cases, so they just had to drop it. So it's a whole other separate saga himself.
So if you're teaching this class in a law school, Peter, what would you say this case is about?
How not to investigate and prosecute a case. I think I could do a lot of sessions on the appropriate way, what ethics look like. Even if you think somebody is guilty, if you can't put the lead investigator on and you can't put half your evidence on because you don't trust it yourself, maybe you shouldn't be prosecuting this case, and not staking your career and risking it all on one case and realizing mistakes will be made in life and we just have to let the chips fall where they may. As a criminal defense attorney, you learn to fight, to dig, even if the judge sometimes can be very difficult, even when it seems like everything is stacked against you. It's also a lesson in PR. Like the way the defense attorneys have done their interviews and set up Karen Reed to do interviews in ways that I disagree with. I would never have had Karen Reed do any interviews. They said they welcomed them being played at trial. So it could be some lessons on that, some great lessons on cross-examination, some great lessons on civil litigation, how to try to get federal documents where you request them from the federal government and then try to show them as unbiased third party, bringing experts into the case, investigating an investigation. So many interesting nuances to this case that law students could learn from, but you don't always want to learn from the exception, right?
Well, what you said about the star witness reminded me of something. When I was a young lawyer, I tried a civil case in upstate New York, and we were so clearly in the right on this civil case. It was just so obvious that our guy was telling the truth and the other party wasn't. Because we knew our star witness very, very well, and we knew all his entire employment history and all this stuff. But the judges always try to push a settlement in a civil case, and in a criminal case too. They try to push you to take a plea if you're at all open-minded, so they don't have to try it to verdict. It's much better resolution where it's agreed to. And
yeah, they just try. They're like, "Hey, would you please take a plea? Because if not, we're gonna fucking put you up for 120 years." We'll settle out of court right now for 8.
Doesn't matter whether you did it or not. Just
we don't want to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us you did it. Take the 8 years. Be done with it. Not good. That's what they wanted Karen to do. They got too far off into it. They got knee deep into it. Couldn't turn around.
Well, it usually works for them. So.
Yeah, and it usually works exactly like what is it? 99% of the time.
Yep.
99% of the time.
Most people can't afford to fight.
In a country like ours that has a huge legal justice system, we're all fighting for justice. We have a 99% conviction rate.
A defendant-friendly justice system.
Okay.
he was looking at the other side, pointing out like all the evidence that they were in the wrong. And then I said, what's he going to say when he looks at us? Because we're in the catbird seat here. And he said, how do you like your lead witness?
She is here.
And the judge was exactly right, because even though the facts were totally on our side, our star witness was not likable. And the judge knew it. And we stuck by him. Of course, we were like, oh, he's good. He's fine. He wasn't. The jury didn't like him. And they found against us.
On a different topic, the other night when Emily C. and Lawleen were getting off the show at the same time, I was reading something and I had taken my medication, and I didn't realize Emily C. got off too of the show. And I was like, where? For a minute, it took me a minute to realize where she was, and then I asked. Y'all must have said goodbye at the same time.
But I was still hanging on, answering something. And you were like, did Emily leave? Like she said she needed to get some sleep for Christmas.
Yeah, it was like people try to leave. They say it like 7 times and you just like keep on talking to them. Poor things.
I know. Look what happened to you guys.
I see you all.
Look what happened to you.
I know.
You're stuck here now.
I can't say no to coming on, and I can't ever leave.
Here.
Smart. Look at Dean. He's not even talking. He's not even here. He's watching a TV show.
No, I'm my mind's just somewhere else. I gotta leave at 3 a.m. for a flight.
So you're gonna make your problems our problems.
Yes.
So you're not gonna go to sleep, right? Don't go to sleep.
I'll probably go to sleep.
Where are you flying to?
Colorado, Pueblo.
Hey, no
Denver,
better place to sleep than here.
Yep.
He knows that. He gets that REM.
Got it reversed on a people.
Double sleep.
But he wasn't wrong. Like having
Rolling on
a
the
bad chief
or
witness
something.
can make or break your case. And in this case, the prosecution had, it sounds like, a terrible chief witness, whether it was just juvenile talk on those texts or not. The reason he got fired is because he cost them this investigation.
Yeah. And it wasn't just the text message. There's just so much more than that. But, you know, the number one thing is probably the roles of each job of a lawyer, because you just described a civil situation. And as a criminal defense lawyer, the way you want to look at it and what your duty is and how you try a case, how you handle a case, all of those roles are incredibly different than a prosecutor who is only there to find truth and justice. And sometimes that's making hard decisions and letting people you think might be guilty go and not prosecuting those cases because you have all the leverage, all the power to ruin people's lives. There's very little repercussion when you lose. And that's a very big responsibility and power that you have as a prosecutor that makes that job very different than a criminal defense lawyer or any type of civil lawyer. And that to me was where this case could have been handled more appropriately.
It's crazy to me that there was no Ring camera on anybody's door. You know, like everything's on cam these days.
Yeah. I mean, there was some talk that there was a Ring camera and then there wasn't, and maybe somebody accessed the Ring camera and maybe they didn't.
Maybe
and somebody
they didn't
across
like
the
what
street
they
had a
see
Ring
on
camera.
Or even on
No.
your car. Doesn't your car
They
have one of
throw
those
that
things
shit
like
away.
there's a camera on my car now that shows me what's happening behind you?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. There's cameras all over the place, but somehow during that period of time, there was no camera on any house in that neighborhood that could have caught it, or even back at John O'Keefe's house. There was some ring
Wow.
camera, but not that could show anything that we needed to show to prove the accident.
Every once in a while, something comes along that reminds us of the power of storytelling. Something bold,
Well, that's it for that.
That didn't sound like the end. So is there a
know,
second
it's
part coming
weird.
out?
Well, it's not on this stream.
That's weird.
I guess we'll have to go.
Maybe she just edited it weird.
I feel like she's going to be releasing some others in portions.
I feel like you guys need to like at least 10 seconds preparation to know that LYK is going off screen. That was
know.
just sudden.
We
It was
weren't ready.
It was like gone. I felt Lawleen sink down in the chair.
I feel empty.
Where did he go? Where's he at? Is he okay? He's fine. All right, on to the next thing. This is good stuff right here. Very good. Love it.
Next witness.
Next witness.
Is she here tonight?
Is she here?
I don't know. I'm asking.
No, I haven't seen her.
She might be. She works a lot, so maybe early. She usually gets home late. I don't know what she does, but she gets home late. She may hang out. Emily C can
love
go up here and hang out whenever she wants, like normal. if she wants to. No pressure. Just to hang with this kangaroo right here. And there's Dean, little Pillsbury dope puffer boy. Look at him. Damn, Dean. Big time, homie.
Yep.
You made it.
Thank you.
Oh boy.
Dean will be signing autographs towards the end of this show.
If I make it.
I love that.
It's a wait.
We're 25 minutes into a break when nothing has happened, and now we're discussing when will Val get disemboweled by a kangaroo.
That's a valid question.
This is content that you'll get on no other Karen Reed, channel.
Yep.
They're back. We're back. It's going to be interesting to see where the rest of this
GDB.
cross-examination goes, and I imagine we're going to see that most of the day today.
It's a collaborative effort
Oh,
from the
my
office,
God.
so it's we bounce ideas off each other as far as what witnesses need to be interviewed, etc. So it's more of a group effort, a group decision. But as the case,
Does he think none of us have ever watched another 48? We know exactly what goes on up in there.
Another 48.
That's how you know that it wasn't like, oh, we never talked about it with him, because the first 48, first 48, yeah, where they, it's a really good show. I've seen them all. It's like inside the detective room with the detectives. You just stay with the detectives.
In the
Cool
first
as
48
shit.
hours?
Yep.
Because
And you
that's when
see
everything
that
goes down.
there's not a lot they hide from each other. It's like if one of them knows something, most of them know it. Yeah. Kind of like draw out of a hat who's lead on a case when the case drops. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really good show. I'm glad they came out with new episodes.
Hold on. MJ says she sent me the whole interview. Mary B sent me that. Wouldn't Mary be the one complaining about, oh, we didn't do any of my suggestions?
Listen,
That's
I
it
just
is a
sent the
long
video because I thought it would be interesting.
It is a long video.
I didn't
Holy
look at the
shit.
video.
I mean, he's not going to set aside like 5 minutes of his day for that. Like, they're both going to take advantage of each other's time.
Well, we're going to see if we get in trouble for watching Meghan Kelly, which I don't think we will, but we're clean of copyright strikes. God, the hatchet wielding hitchhiker is gone. That
Yep.
was a long 90 days. Whew. Long 90 days. Because 3 of them, you're out. We don't
But
ever
that's
want,
like, that doesn't count anymore now, right?
it's gone.
Yay.
I went to copyright school. I'm like, people have been to fucking federal court for copyright. It's a lot longer than copyright school at YouTube.
Trial, they disputed that.
We got to figure out where we
So
are.
can you walk us through that evidence? Those, do I have like the best facts?
And they were talking about the ring cam when it cut off.
All right, so
on both sides, or have I missed something critical?
Yeah, honestly, there's just so much. So we'll go with what you're asking, because it's really fascinating for somebody who's kind of followed it from a cursory point of view. And maybe, you've heard some of the highlights or seen some of the shows reporting on it, because it was fascinating. And it's really a case unlike any other I've tried personally myself or followed even, since I've been following these cases in the media. And you've brought up.
now, did we listen to this?
No.
I don't remember that. Do you?
No, we didn't hear this part. I think we can go back even further.
Dean Bell, you bastard. He made me do this. Yeah, he made me do this. He's like, please stream so we can hang out. And I'm like, no, I'm tired. I don't feel like it.
Get some rest, Dean. Have a safe flight.
I was like, no, I don't feel like it. I'd rather just not do anything. And he's like, please. I was like, all right, bastard.
Come on, man, please.
20 minutes in, he's gone. Showed up 20 minutes late. All right, we're just going to start from here. Let's do it.
Some big points of contention, and the prosecution absolutely pushed the "I hit him" comments as a confession. That's what they continue to call it, a confession. She confessed to law enforcement, to EMS right there on the scene. Karen Reed's team cross-examined those witnesses and said, if you had somebody that confessed, why didn't she get arrested? Why wasn't that immediately the investigation and they knew exactly what happened? Why was there any unknown? Why wasn't the investigation and the crime scene taken as they knew exactly what happened, that she hit him with her Lexus? And Karen Reed's team responds with, It was, did I hit him? Could I have hit him? Which there are some other people that say
We have
that could have been.
Stand by. Let me just play that because she spoke to Dateline. She didn't testify at her trials, but she did speak to Dateline. Here's Karen Reed trying to clarify that point in SOT 51.
I said, could I have hit him? Did I hit him?
How could that have been? I mean, you dropped him
I
off at
don't
the
know
house?
what else could have been. It was howling wind. I had YouTube blasting on the stereo. And I thought, did he somehow try to flag me down, which was the reaction I was hoping to garner as I slowly pulled away from the house? Did he come out and maybe trip or bend over to pick up his cell phone and I ran over his foot and then he passed out drunk? I mean, I didn't think I hit him, but could I have clipped him? Could I have tagged him in the knee and incapacitated him? He didn't look mortally wounded as far as I could see, but could I have done something that knocked him out and in drunkenness and in the cold didn't come to again?
And just to be clear, Peter, this was after, so the night goes on, she allegedly hit him around right just after midnight. But according to her testimony, she didn't hit him. She waited for him to come back out of the party. He didn't. She got mad. She went back over to his house. And then by the next morning, by like 5 or 6 a.m., she and this other gal were like looking for him. And lo and behold, there he was dead in the snowbank at the location of the party. So go ahead.
Right. And that is one of the big points of contention. And as you know, one of the big things now that there's competing civil lawsuits that we may talk about later, when we're talking about the criminal case and you're saying, here's the best evidence for one side and here's the best evidence for the other, the prosecution in this case has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt what happened that night. And that was one of the big difficulties when you have maybe some EMS and some people said, she said, I hit him. Some people said, did I hit him? Based on her conversations and a lot of what else happened.
Now tell me how bad that Dateline made you have like butterflies when that happened. Which, when we first watched that Dateline, oh my God, I was terrified.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why would you go on there and do that? Oh my God. And then another one was scheduled and then another one. I was like, oh my God, this is the worst thing you can do.
Honestly, wasn't worried because I knew they were going to take it out of context and clip it. But I thought at the trial, they would play it in its entirety and put it into context. But when they changed their whole argument from he wasn't hit by a car.
Yeah, but I was just like, shit, she's done a good job of being quiet and using that right. And then all of a sudden, here we go. Fucking
yeah, but I really think it's
TV.
she thought she was going to be acquitted in trial 1.
Yeah, fucking national TV. I was like, what the fuck?
Because
I don't know how long he was on there. He was on there forever. I didn't realize this was this long. Shit.
That night, maybe it wasn't as clear of a confession, and nobody seemed to think that at the time that it was a clear confession. And then when you flip to his injuries, which you mentioned them as kind of good evidence for both sides, that her taillight pieces were, on him in his sweater, kind of attached to him. How would they get there unless she hit him with her Lexus? And then she says his injuries match a fight, getting beat up by cops inside. He had raccoon eyes. He died from hitting the back of his head. And, the evidence shows maybe it was on a ledge and not a flat ground. That was a little, who was actually going to prove what injury was the cause of death and how he got it. So that was a big point of contention throughout. And if you look at a lot of the medical evidence and the accident reconstructionists, to me, that's really where Karen.
That was a good fact for her. The fact that the Lexus expert at trial that said there was nothing recorded on this car of hitting somebody, of going 24 miles an hour or whatever it was, and running over another person like that he would have expected something to register in the car's brain and nothing did.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems with so many facts in this case is there was kind of competing theories on that, where if you hit a man that's 200 pounds, maybe that's not going to be enough to register an event when you have, a very heavy Lexus like that. And then there were some people that said, well, maybe it should have, and there's nothing on here that actually did register it. But even more so, Karen Reed had accident reconstructionists that were actually hired by the FBI while they were investigating this investigation, which we'll get into the shady stuff happening there as to why the FBI would even get involved. But Karen Reed ends up hiring those guys as her experts, and they do all sorts of different testing, and they can never create the same action where something hitting that taillight would explode out into the yard and on John O'Keefe the way that the prosecution said it happened in that case. It just wouldn't happen, especially with some of the videos and pictures where the taillights are still working without busting those little actual light bulbs inside. It was really fascinating.
Which was the case here?
Correct. The lights were still working.
So in other words, this was faked. In other words, the point is those guys killed him inside. They brought him out, and then they were the ones who hit her car to make it look like it had bumped into him.
So partially, they somewhat point the finger at the guys inside the house for beating John O'Keefe to death and leaving him on the lawn, but they allege that law enforcement actually cracked the tail light, placed the pieces there, mixed everything together so it would look like that tail light hit John O'Keefe. And they went so far as to, Alan Jackson, one of the defense lawyers in this case, had a chart of all the glass that was found at the scene. And there was a cocktail glass that was found on Karen Reed's car that was found nowhere else at the scene. So how really would it have gotten there but for somebody placing it on the bumper of Karen Reed's car, which was driven away from the scene, driven around the next morning, put on a tow truck, driven back. And we're supposed to believe that some of this cocktail glass stayed on there. And there was one hair that stayed on there that they said was John O'Keefe's hair. Things that just were really hard to believe that the Commonwealth was trying to explain to a jury in this case.
Okay, so what the theory of the prosecution is easy to understand, that she and John hadn't really been getting along. He had talked about possibly breaking up with her. She was very angry that night. She was drunk, and in her drunken anger, she ran him over. And there was some debate about whether they overcharged the case. Should they have just charged it as manslaughter? They went for murder too, which definitely raised the stakes for this jury. Like, it was intentional. She wanted to kill him, as opposed to just like heat of passion. She did something crazy. But the defense had a totally different version of events. And so for the clueless jurors walking into this case, why would John O'Keefe's fellow cops want him dead?
It's a great question. And if you look at the two criminal trials, because this went to trial twice, the first one was a hung jury. The second one was a not guilty verdict on all of the charges dealing with ending John O'Keefe's life. She was convicted of OUI, operating under the influence. But the big difference in the theme and theory of the defense case from trial 1 to trial 2 was this was a big conspiracy in trial 1. Everybody was involved. The people inside the house ended his life. The cops covered it up, and there was a hung jury. In the second trial, it's you can't prove anything. This investigation was so bad. These cops didn't do the interviews properly. They didn't record them. They didn't secure the scene properly. This evidence doesn't make sense. It looks like it could have been planted. These guys have been terminated. These text messages are disgusting, how they talk about Karen Reed and other people. And that was a not guilty verdict, that they couldn't prove the case. So two very different theories. But when they were trying to prove that somebody inside the house killed John O'Keefe, it was based on jealousy, because somebody inside the house had been texting flirtatious texts with Karen Reed, had kissed Karen Reed, and the defense
kissed. I think they did a little bit more than that. Didn't she go to his house one night?
I think she got the ick there. I don't think anything happened.
I don't think anything happened either.
I think that she went there with the intention of possibly doing it, but he probably smelled bad, or
it was uncomfortable.
It was weird.
Yeah, don't do either.
You don't think he turned into Rico Suave when she got there?
I don't think he has that capability.
Threw the Jameson on a little ice.
Yep. Unfortunately,
Turned on one of Toy's songs.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, that's what I like. Oh God, he's doing a good job of summarizing it, because he stayed like, down the middle, or tried to, until the end of the second trial. He started veering over on the Karen Reed side. So he did the best he could, being Lawlene's boyfriend and a lawyer.
was trying to use some videos in one of the bars as if these two guys were grappling and, play fighting, but they were kind of getting in the mood to fight, I guess. Some of it was, a little bit of a reach, but they were trying to say that they looked over across the bar and pointed at John O'Keefe and told John O'Keefe to come to 34 Fairview, because basically they wanted to fight. And that was kind of their theme and theory of what the motivation for somebody being wanting to kill John O'Keefe inside that house.
When would the defense have posited, if they did, that law enforcement broke her tail light to make it look like it was Karen Reed? Because under this scenario, he goes inside the house, he gets murdered, but we've already talked about how she took off. She was there for a short time, then she left with that SUV. Did they posit that her tail light was broken later when she drove back in the morning and found the body?
So this taillight, there was so much litigation about this taillight. First, the defense says there was a video that shows.
Oh, Emily C., that would be
wow,
interesting to know what he said. I'm curious.
Oh, is he going to do the interview with Jimmy?
Uh-oh.
Is someone making that happen? I think like Sleuthy Goosey was supposed to ask him.
That was one of his 3 things he said he was going to do for getting the most hype video.
She backed up very slowly into John O'Keefe's car at John O'Keefe's house. And that's how she cracked her taillight, and there was just a little crack in it. Not when she hit John O'Keefe. The prosecution says, no, it was totally damaged, destroyed, and they had in 46 different pieces. But what made the taillight so interesting is it was towed to the Sally Port where law enforcement is. And when they tried to show, when the SUV was dropped off, they showed an inverted video, a flipped video. And they were like, hey, nobody even went near this taillight. But then when you realize it's a flipped video, which they did in the middle of trial, then you realize there are people that walk by that taillight. And when you look closer at the entire time it was in the Sally Port, there are blips and cuts in and out and huge chunks of time missing where you don't see what's going on with that Lexus. And the defense said, well, where are those chunks? And the Commonwealth says, well, it's motion activated, so it might not be there. And then when they secured the crime scene the first day, they found a couple pieces of taillight in the yard, right where John O'Keefe's body was found. But days and weeks and months went by and they continued to find taillight piece after taillight piece after taillight piece in this front yard that they didn't find the first time they went, the second time they went, the third time they went. They just happened to be driving by and they find another piece of taillight. Very sketchy, unlike just about every investigation you've probably ever seen.
So what does that imply?
So they're implying that they would go back to the yard, put the pieces in the yard after they busted it at the Sally Port, and they would find it every day, more and more pieces of taillight that they didn't find the first day, the first week. And they just kept planting pieces of taillight and going and getting it to make sure. There are text messages that said, we're going to pin it on the girl. And we're going to make sure that nobody in the house catches any crap. We're going to make sure he's a Boston cop, so we're not even going to look into him. So there were all kinds of text messages that the defense made look like they were trying to protect the people in the house and make sure Karen Reed caught charges.
Well, how the hell else would you read them?
Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is they didn't even have to go and plant it at the scene. I don't even believe that that's what they did.
Never
I
had to
mean,
go to the scene.
the very first night, yes, it was planted at the scene. After that, there's no pictures, there's no coordinates, there's nothing. And the people's initials on the evidence bags aren't the people who supposedly collected it. I think it went straight from the Sally Port into
What
a
about
bag.
the big ass piece that the older guy, was it the chief?
That
Or was
first
just
you saw
driving by?
when it was raining and
Yeah.
the guy
Just
saw it
driving
driving
by.
by? No.
Did he take pictures of that before he picked it
No.
up?
No, none of those.
Nah. Damn. Because you probably didn't have a phone in his hand with a fucking
Well, he
4K
wasn't even
camera.
supposed to be working the case anymore.
Yeah,
So that's when
120
he
frames per
supposedly
second.
called Buchanan. And
Yeah.
Buchanan went over there to supposedly collect it.
It's a bunch of supposedlies, undocumented supposedlies, but dials,
Just for
weird
this.
shit.
Oh, well, that sounds really bad. Actually hadn't realized that there were explicit text messages saying we're going to pin it on the girl. That's from cops?
That from the people inside the house, inside 34 Fairview. Some of them are cops or related to cops. And they said they would make comments like, oh, she did such a good job explaining this, or make sure they're getting all their testimony straight, to say, make sure we all say the guy never came in the house. They were making sure they were all staying consistent there. They weren't necessarily being forthcoming with who was actually in the house that night. It was just, what happened, I don't think we'll ever know, because the investigation was so bad. And the lead investigator ended up getting terminated because he was found to have shown bias in this case, sending some of the most disgusting text messages you would ever think about a defendant that you are doing an investigation on, supposed to be protecting and serving and being an unbiased party, just doing your investigation and going where the evidence leads you. I mean, these text messages were so horrible. He had supervisors thumbs upping those text messages. It was just a good old boys club that looked really, really horrible, I think, to this.
How bad were they? The ones I heard about where he was saying, like, I'm looking for nudes now on her phone. That was about as racy as I heard, but I was listening to Dateline. They don't tend to go to the fully R-rated.
Wrong, Meghan Kelly. His friend asked him if he had found any nudes yet. And he said, no nudes yet.
Yeah, I mean, they were talking about, there are certain things that
No one asked him.
we
He
would
just
probably both
offered
condemn,
that.
but that were not necessarily.
He
No,
said,
somebody asked.
he said, I'm going through his retarded client's phone right now. No nudes so far.
I thought the other dude asked him.
No,
Any
this
nudes?
this was on the text chain with his superiors that he said that in September.
No, his friend asked, does she smoke?
That was all that night. The no nudes came in September after they got the warrant for the got into the phone.
As bad as some of the biased ones where, is she hot? Yeah, she's kind of hot, but no ass. She has, this Boston accent or whatever. They were objectifying her, which is one thing. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to pin some crime on her. But then they started to say that we're going to make sure the owner of the house doesn't catch any shit. He's a Boston cop. That's a quote from the text messages. And they would talk about how she had a balloon knot because she had some, surgery or issues, gastrointestinal issues. They would talk about how she had leaky poo. They would talk about how she, some of the text messages with the person that she was having the affair with were back and forth and racy and talking about John and how we need to hide this from John. And then that person went to the police station that night at 2 a.m. and said he was moving cars around, but was instead moving bags back and forth between different cars, going inside the police station with his hood up, and just sketchy thing on top of sketchy thing from all these law enforcement officers involved.
Wow. So listening to you, Peter, I feel like you may believe that Karen Reid is actually innocent, factually innocent, not just found not guilty, which she was, but may in fact truly not have done this.
You know, it's really hard for me to say, like, beyond a reasonable doubt, I don't think either side would ever be able to prove this. And because of that, and because the investigation was so horrible, and I just don't feel like I can trust anything the cops say or did in this case, you'd never get a conviction. This is a case I would never want to try. I prosecuted cases. I would never prosecute this case. This is just not one I would have felt ethically comfortable with putting in front of a jury. On the civil side, will they be able to get enough to prove to a jury by the greater weight of the evidence, 51%? I think it's possible, but it's just so hard to know what happened inside that house at 34 Fairview. So while if I had to choose, is she factually innocent or is she factually guilty, I would choose that she's factually innocent. I'm just not overly confident of that. I don't think I would be able to say that beyond a reasonable doubt because I really don't think anybody's ever going to be able to prove what happened that night.
What about the injuries, Peter?
Okay, let's talk about the civil suit. So she was found not guilty. First, there was a hung jury. Then I guess we'll play it because there was an extraordinary moment on June 18th, 2025, when she was found not guilty. And you could hear the crowd cheering outside. She had quite a groundswell of support that had begun in the beginning of the first trial. Here's that moment in SOP 53.
003. What say is the defendant at the bar leaving the scene after accident resulting in death? Defendant not guilty or guilty? So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you all?
Boy, that's the best part right there, ain't it? Ooh,
I still get the chills.
How many times have we watched that? Oh.
How many times have I've been so mad that I wasn't there?
Hey, but be grateful you got to go at all. You were there the day
Just
before.
not gone to work.
Yeah.
Like it mattered.
I took off of work because I felt the verdict was coming that day at lunch. I came home, and sure enough, when the false verdict came through, MJ was at work. She'd already said that morning, if a verdict comes through, y'all better let me know. So I started calling her. So then she went out to her car. And then I'm just standing in my bedroom in front of a 70-inch TV, like a foot away, just waiting. And hands up in the air like I'm at church praying. And tears rolling down my face.
Same.
Yeah, Mary B.
I
and
wish we should have
Woman.
met. I wish I'd known you then.
Yeah, me same. Remember, I parked and they were like,
Yep.
"All right, we're done for the day."
Sweet Woman parked, and we were getting ready to do some Red House Media on location at the courthouse.
It was raining, yeah.
Yeah.
It was raining when we left. I had to walk pretty far to get to the car.
That was back when we had about 30 people in the chat.
Yeah.
It was hardcore though. It was fun.
Fiona's trying to steal my spotlight. Stop it.
Yeah. But yeah, this is the best.
Jurors, hearken your verdict as the court records it. You, upon your oath, say the defendant on 001 is not guilty, on 002 is guilty of operating under the influence of liquor, and 003 not guilty. Thank you.
All right, jurors, everybody seated. Jurors, we thank you for your service.
And the crowd support for her, Peter, would be relevant because the prosecution witnesses and the family of the victim really objected and felt this colored their right to a fair trial.
Yeah, it's brutal to think about the victim's family. The O'Keefes and all of this, regardless of what happened and who did what inside 34 Fairview or law enforcement, they lost John O'Keefe, and that family has gone through. I don't know if you know any of the backstory of that family. They have gone through more loss than most people would in their entire lives. And to continue to feel that way and not get justice, they clearly believe Karen Reid is guilty. They clearly believe the witnesses inside 34 Fairview. They've all gotten a lot closer as this litigation has continued. So I feel horribly for them. But I think that the fault lies with law enforcement. The fault lies with the prosecutors in how this case was prepared, how this case was investigated, how this case was litigated. Some of the other text messages with the cops were basically guaranteeing that Karen Reid is guilty the next morning before an investigation had even taken place. And then, you have just that confirmation bias where you want to be correct and you're going to do everything you can to make sure you're correct. And that's what it felt like more to me than.
Yeah, somebody commented on the live the other night, Lawlene, that John wasn't declared until 7:30. Yet Proctor sent messages at 6:30.
Yeah, Emily C and I were talking about that because she said she made that TikTok video or whatever of her walking in the snow at 6:40.
Yeah.
And that was when Proctor first mentioned about not being able to get out of his house because of the snow, but it wasn't an MSP investigation until John was declared dead, which was like 7:50, somewhere up in there, if I remember correctly.
Little did she know, making her Instagram or TikTok video, that remembering the video would be a huge event going on at that time. Pretty cool.
It's crazy.
And it just happened to be documenting the snow in a very
I mean,
I
she
guess
said
close
she's like a
proximity.
mile away. So
Yeah.
you know it's extremely accurate for what was happening at 34 Fairview. And
Darn.
then
Maybe a
Proctor's
big
only
conspiracy.
like another mile or two away.
Yeah. All of this happened within a mile. Like a bunch of different things happened in a little short drive. It's crazy. You could probably drive the whole thing in what, like 7 minutes, sweet woman? Don't you have the tour put together?
I do, yes. It's about that. It's definitely under 10.
Damn. An eventful ride, huh? Maybe
Well,
one day
it's
somebody will figure out where John was.
Danny,
Okay.
Emily wants to send you something.
Yeah, Emily wants to send you her video that she made in the snow at 6:40.
Well, she needs to join the Discord so that she can send
Yeah,
me
get on
the
the Discord and hang out with us.
And DM and directly.
Mute your notifications.
Mute the
immediately turn off notifications. But yeah, I want to see her video of it for sure.
Yeah. It would have been interesting. I mean, if the defense would have had a hold of it, that would have been probably used at trial.
Sad.
To cover it up and protect the people inside the house. But I mean, we've seen cases where law enforcement gets locked in on somebody and they're going to make sure that's the right person. And they start, getting to know the victims, and it's so sad. And you want to bring justice and you think you're crossing a line for the right reason. And it just blew up in their face in this case.
That item that I asked you about before. So when she went back and she was looking for John's body, or John, and then they stumbled upon his body. This is around 6 a.m. And there was her friend, last name McCabe.
Yeah.
And that person Googled hose, meaning how. She used an S instead of a W in typing. How long to die in cold.
Hose.
And that to me seems like it should have been known very clearly what time she Googled that. Because if she Googled that before she knew, basically they were saying, well, I only did that. Her defense to Karen saying that the people inside the house had killed him. And look, here's evidence you knew he was dead. You Googled that before I even came back. But her defense was, I didn't Google that when I was alone inside the house before you came back. I Googled that with you once we realized that you had hit him and he was in the snow and we were trying to figure out whether he was dead or alive, right? Is that basically how this McCabe defended it? But why isn't that just totally knowable what time she Googled that? That the whole case should rise or fall around that Google.
Yeah, the way you explained it is exactly how kind of the arguments went on both sides. Was it at 2 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning? Because that makes all the difference in the world, because nobody knew he was dead at 2 o'clock in the morning. So how are you possibly searching that unless you're the person that put him out in the cold and you're wondering how long it would take? And yeah, it was, again, unlike any other case I've seen. Celebrate said one time, and actually everybody agreed at one point that it showed that it was at 2:27 or something in the morning. And then they got Celebrate involved. Celebrate's like, well, that's not actually correct. That's when the tab was open.
What's Celebrate?
Sorry?
What's Celebrate?
Yo, what's up, stupid April?
Hi, friends.
What's up?
Hey, welcome back.
How's everyone
Good to
doing?
see you.
You too.
I think we're all better than you. Is your
Yeah.
situation improving?
We've been worried about you.
No,
No.
You're
No.
complaining a lot less than I would.
I was trying. It's taking everything in me. Do you know how many
Oh.
times a day I want to be like, how's that washer, Mary B? Is it raining in your house?
I know, it feels kind of
Not as
minuscule
much,
at this
not as
point.
bad. Yeah. Mary B wouldn't be
Oh,
putting
I
that
have to go all the way to another place to do my laundry.
all the way to another place. Still,
How much of your house is uncovered? Or
Well,
what
yeah, I
room?
do have a roof over my head, so well, there's an
I have
apartment
just
and then there's a roof.
sheets of plywood is what I have.
So
That's
what?
it.
well, that's what
room
everybody
is
has, to be fair.
Yeah, usually there's more
It's
layers.
layered correctly, though. You know.
Maybe that's the problem. I
It's
need
all
more
there.
sheets of plywood up there.
What rooms in your house did it affect?
The whole front half.
Oh,
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah.
How
I
did
mean,
did
and
it?
even still, the wind like blows the water. Like there's still water in the walls, places where there is still roof.
So the piece that we saw the picture of in the yard, that must have been attached to the plywood that was attached to the roof, or was it just shingles and wrap?
I'm not a roofer,
felt
but I
paper.
do believe that there's supposed to be some kind of tar paper.
Yeah, it's felt paper, and then
That's
your
gone.
roofing.
There's, it looks like up there, wet plywood that looks like if you peel off a sticker of something,
Ooh.
and it leaves all the remnants. Like, you know, it's
The plywood probably gets rained on a bunch when, well, you know, the roof goes on, the plywood goes on, and they put the, now it's better than felt paper, what they use for roofing. But they put that on and it can actually get rained on if they can layer it correctly.
well, they didn't, it would appear.
Yeah. That sucks.
Something wrong.
Yeah. If I was closer, I'd
Bullshit, man. I'm sorry.
fix it for $1 million.
Well, the insurance, I talked to the lady for a minute today, and she said it sounds like an event that should be covered.
Sweet.
So,
Oh, that's
New
good.
roof incoming. About to get that new roof. Now you need a mail presence to make sure that you get a good roofing company.
But they have to go through and do all of that preventative stuff with like drying everything out so mold doesn't develop in your walls and
Our
Yeah,
dumb, our
that's what
dumb
I'm doing
female
there.
brains can't handle that stuff. So
No, that's what I'm dealing with now. My whole house is filled with dehumidifiers and fans.
Yeah.
So
we've had those before. Yeah.
my skin is dry, my lips are dry. I'm like, this, I
Oh,
feel like it's
Emily
doing
C
more to me
is
than
in
the
the
walls.
Discord.
And
that's
now she
exciting.
did her video. Yay, Emily C.
Yeah, general chat is where everybody chats. And then all the other little channels, most of them are just for those people when it was a smaller Discord.
For them to just chat with themselves.
Yeah. No, it's where we could, I don't know.
But if you want to send Danny something, just DM him in Discord. That way, if he for sure sees it.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. So
oh, hey, Olivia.
I'm sending you a friend request, Emily C. You just gotta accept that and you can send me a DM.
Oh my gosh, if Olivia gets in our Discord too, like I'm gonna start paying attention to it again.
Who? Olivia now? No way. No way.
Pauline's like, yay, smart people.
Gosh. No more meme wars out of these people.
I don't know. They might like meme wars. You never know until
Yeah, meme wars are a
you're
good time.
Somebody shows you how to do it, and the fact that you can click that little GIF button and type in whatever you're thinking, and something will pop up about that, whatever it is.
Stupid April go back and forth the way I used to watch you and Connor. It's like
You're too fast though. Sometimes it's like I feel like what you're trying to say evolves before I even find my perfect one.
He's got his
I think a lot faster than I talk. That's why
He's
I get
got folders
underestimated.
upon folders saved that he has to go to.
It's supposed to go your meme, my meme, your meme, my meme. I can't.
Danny's like 5, and then there's a response.
Yeah, Danny, let someone else talk for once.
Chatterbox.
All right, let's watch Emily C's video, and y'all stop trying to be mean to me.
Oh, poor Danny.
Or we're going to start having weather technical difficulties again. You don't want that.
It is windy here.
Let's unmute this baby.
This puts it in such perspective.
Oh my.
She following a cat?
Yeah.
You can
she's
definitely
actually-
track a cat.
Oh,
there.
you know what this is, April? So
This is from the day. Yeah, that's the day that it happened. It's her
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yep, that's when Proctor was about to send or had just sent some text about whatever.
Basically,
this is how bad
saying
it was
that
smelling.
he couldn't get his vehicle cleaned off and get out. But he should not even have been involved yet because John had not been declared dead. So it was not an MSP investigation yet. But that's
Dude,
what's interesting
Massive
about
snowstorm.
with that much snow, I don't clear off my car. I just get in my car and turn on the windshield wipers, and they take care of it.
It's not
Yeah, you
like
just go-
frozen ice over. Yeah. And 47 pieces of tail light would be pretty obvious to anyone walking around in that.
I know.
And a
When
hat.
Turtle Boy's like, yeah, including this dinner plate sized piece.
Yeah. Well, they didn't
It
find
took
for
Proctor
3
an
weeks.
hour and 55 minutes to go out to the car to start cleaning it.
Yeah, because who takes 2 hours to clean off any car in any condition?
What kind
I'm
of
sorry.
car is this? One of those cartoon ones from when I was a kid where the limousine front comes in way before the back?
Stupid.
Like how much
Yeah,
car
there's
is that
freaking
car?
no way it takes that long.
He's just running around like sweeping it off. It's all.
Proctor got a lot of cars.
This makes it even more interesting, though, that the CERT team was able to find the 3 pieces they found. What? At 5:30 that evening in the dark, and huge mounds of snow by that point. How quickly they found 3 pieces when they could not see 47 in that light dusting.
All right, let's give people a Discord rundown real quick, and then we'll get back to this video because we got a lot of shit to do. But here are all the little channels. So here are the trials where people are keeping up with. Here's memes. If you got some cool memes that don't violate everybody's fucking will to live.
Memes are also known as GIFs sometimes.
Yeah, no racism. Moderators will kick you out. And then all this stuff is like people's interests. And then place to put your smokables. Then a place to put your pets.
Oh, you could go on that.
Yeah. And then this is where we
See Holly attacking me.
say hey to everybody right here. But yeah, so this is where you voice chat. So you'll see a bunch of people in here sometimes. And you just click on it and you go in there.
Yep, and then they'll stop talking about you.
Yep. Stop talking about you immediately.
As soon as the little notification comes up that someone's joined, it gets very quiet.
General chat is where mostly everything goes down. So that's where you want to be.
Yeah, unless you want to say something that doesn't get lost with 50 messages after it before you can even get a response, then you can go into one of these other ones. Just meet someone in one of the rat activities ones.
Yeah,
or
so
just message them directly. You can DM between
do
one
that
person only. Then no one else gets to read your stuff.
Unless
but
you're
Discord sent me a year in review that we're in the top 3% of all Discord servers for chatting.
I don't know if that's like a compliment or just.
No, it is. It's the most activity. We're in the top 3%.
It's like you guys are the biggest losers.
People in Discord are here.
The most
there's
nerds.
A lot of people in there that like having somewhere to go chat with people
Dude, I freaking
all
love
day,
it.
all night. There's always somebody there. And
Boy.
BLT keeps trying to say, oh, my email, this or that. It's like, dude, make another email. Jeez.
Yeah, get yourself a proton.
Problem solved. Gmail. BLT don't know how to open a Gmail at gmail.com.
Can you guys see? Sometimes you could see the tarp flapping.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
It's wait.
Oh, I thought that was a curtain.
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. White flag.
Luckily, you don't have like killer falcons or anything coming in there.
Is that a concern somewhere?
It is.
Where on a map are the killer falcons?
They're everywhere and nowhere.
I have buzzards all in my backyard.
Ooh, I like.
I
the
get
word
worried they're
buzzard.
going to take the little chewinies away when they take them outside.
Is a buzzard like the same thing as like a turkey vulture?
Yes.
Okay, because that's what I
Yeah.
think of those spooky ones from Snow White that are like.
That's what they sound like in the trees too, and they all take off at the same time, and it does. It's like the monkeys from the Wizard of Oz out there.
All right, I say let's skip on to Proctor because we get the summarization of Karen Reed 1 and 2. We get it. We were there. No, Gingy, not enough. I've slacked off. So don't worry about me. I'm good. But cop's daughter, it's okay. Some people do like to waste their time hanging out in Discord. It's where you can find out new creators that you like and all kind of shit. You can be seriously annoyed if you don't learn how to turn those fucking notifications off.
So the final decisions on who's going to be investigated, who's going to be
I'm like,
interviewed.
oh shit, 600 notifications. Delete.
Yes.
I want to talk about some of the witnesses that you interviewed in the days and weeks immediately following Mr. O'Keefe's death. You interviewed Brian Albert, correct?
Correct.
Nicole Albert, yes?
Yes.
Chris Albert?
Ligers
yes.
are a
Julie
problem.
Albert?
Yes.
Jennifer McCabe?
That's for sure.
Yes.
Her husband, Matt McCabe?
Correct.
All those individuals are related in one way or another, either through marriage or otherwise, to each other, correct?
Yes, that's my understanding.
And you also interviewed Brian Higgins, is that right?
Yes.
I want to talk for a second about the individuals that you did not immediately choose to interview. Julie Nagel wasn't interviewed until October 2022, correct?
Correct.
That's 7 months after the incident, right?
Correct.
Sarah Levinson was not interviewed until October of 2022, also 7 months later, correct?
Correct.
Caitlin Albert was interviewed July 6th, 2023, correct?
Yes.
That's 16 months after the incident. Is that right?
Correct.
Brian Albert Jr., July 6th, 2023, right?
Yes, sir.
Ali McCabe, August of 2023, correct?
So he made his decision 16 hours after the incident, and then he doesn't actually bother investigating critical witnesses until 16 months afterwards? Like, oh, we've done a full and complete investigation. No, you fucking haven't. You haven't talked to any of the people. Like, Lally calls every human in Canton, and he hadn't bothered to interview any humans in Canton other than 3. It's... Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's 18 months after the incident, correct?
Correct.
Heather Maxon, she was not interviewed until September 21st, 2023, 17 months later, correct?
Correct.
Or that's actually, my math is off, that's about 18 months later, is that right?
Correct.
I mean, lawyers don't math.
Richard D'Antano, September 2nd, 2023, is that right?
Ricky was the
You waited more than
Ricky drove
18 months to interview
truck.
him as well, is that right?
Yes.
And then Brian Loughran, snowplow driver, August 2023, 17 months after the incident, correct?
Correct.
I want to talk for a second about this last individual, Brian Loughran.
Yep.
He also goes by the name Lucky, is that right?
Yes.
Lucky Loughran?
Well, that's
You
helpful.
testified
There's so
under
many
oath
freaking Bryans.
That's unbelievable.
In reality, Trooper Proctor,
That's unacceptable.
you did not
That is
want to speak to
unacceptable.
anybody
For a dead
in the
cop.
weeks and months following
almost 2 years later.
this incident who didn't fit your narrative, correct?
Objection.
I'll allow it. Is that true?
That's simply not true. Absolutely not.
Certainly, you didn't want to talk to anybody who could say that there was no body on the lawn at 2:30 in the morning. Is that right?
No, it's not true.
Are you aware that Lucky Loughran, in fact, did report that there was no body on
Objection,
the
Your
lawn?
Honor.
So the objection sustained. I'm going to strike.
Did you include anything
They're
in
gonna
your
have to bring the
investigative
snowplow
report
driver
throughout the
in,
entire
and they
time you've been in charge of this investigation about Lucky Loughran and his observations?
Not until Sergeant Mechanic and I interviewed him.
And that was when?
After the defense did.
I can't recall the exact date.
Good.
And that was after the defense brought him to your attention, correct?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
Not true?
Correct.
I mean, like, if nothing else, that proves he didn't do a full investigation, right? You didn't even question the guy that plowed the house that you said didn't exist and didn't happen, yet you knew exactly what happened after 16 hours.
You didn't look so hard,
Are
did
you
you?
still the case agent in charge of this case?
Yes.
Oh.
After today, probably not.
Not after today.
As the lead investigator and the case agent, you're aware it's also your responsibility and your obligation to investigate all potential individuals, right? All potential suspects.
Yes.
You're obligated to investigate anybody who would have a motive, a means, and an opportunity to commit the crime or the offense, correct?
Correct.
Motive includes anything from...
Jesus, I suck on X. I can't figure out where the damn link is to share my X. Where is it? That's the question.
financial gain to could just be revenge, right?
Yes.
Could be a lover's quarrel, correct?
Yes.
Or it could be someone who's interested in someone romantically, correct?
He's talking about
Could be
Higgins.
an argument inside of a vehicle.
He didn't ask that, sir.
Did he really just say that? Could be an argument inside of a vehicle. You're going to be an a-hole even more now after you've already ruined your family. This is the fall of the House of Proctor.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Could be an argument inside a vehicle.
What's your answer?
Hun, where's
So,
the proof
or
of
could be an
that?
argument contained inside a vehicle as well.
And now you're going to say it could also be from an argument in the vehicle. Whoever said there was an argument in the vehicle, sir? Where did you get that information? Is that something Jen McCabe told you?
Ah, Proctor. Just answer the question. Don't try to get cute.
You wise ass smug mofo.
Yeah, which is the conclusion you jumped to.
Right.
17 hours into your investigation, right?
Objection.
Is that right?
It's
Think
about it,
hard.
dude.
something
about it.
evidence we have
He's
contained
making it
within
up.
cell phones
That's why it's taking
You didn't have the
reiterates
cell
that
phones.
fact.
You didn't have the cell phones.
No, you have no evidence of that. That's
You have no
something you made
evidence
up
of that.
later.
Exactly.
You had to make that up because you thought your first theory was she stabbed him in the face with a cocktail glass. And you were pointed at Karen Reed and you just made everything to point at Karen Reed. You followed zero, nada, niet leads in this case because you had Karen Reed and didn't want anyone else.
Don't play. You didn't have the cell phones on January 29th. You didn't have the cell phones till August, I think he said. Stop it.
You didn't have that. When you decided that you were going to make sure that the girl, I think that's what you called it, the girl, was going to have serious charges brought against her 17 hours into your investigation, you didn't have any evidence whatsoever.
None.
None.
To go towards intent, no. But as far as the physical evidence goes, we have compelling evidence indicating Miss Reed struck Mr. O'Keefe with her vehicle.
So far, we haven't actually heard any evidence that there was a fight in the vehicle. It just looks like they're theorizing that maybe that happened.
He asked you about a fight inside the vehicle, and now you're saying about him being struck.
Now, maybe we'll get some evidence that says that there was a fight in the vehicle, but right now, it just sounds like that is a possible theory, because otherwise, why would she run him over, right?
Way to flip the script, just answer the question you want to answer.
Like, hey, we've decided that you ran him over, so they must have had a fight in the vehicle, because otherwise the running over makes no sense.
Did you investigate?
Holy shit, BLT made it into the Discord. Wow. After that scolding that I just gave him.
Make a new email.
Yeah.
Who had the motive, means,
Like,
and opportunity
okay.
I know the
to
answer.
kill John O'Keefe.
Even just one other one?
Why is there a pause?
Yes, and that
That is the longest pause.
That's way too long of a pause, brother. If you're going to try to convict somebody of secondary murder, that needs to be a quick yes.
You're the lead investigator on a homicide. I think that pause is going to tell us more than your answer does, sir.
We ruled out everybody else that had motive, opportunity, and any reason or ability to kill John O'Keefe. Because if you didn't, that's reasonable doubt.
Really? Who?
motive, means factored in with the physical evidence.
Dude, there was none.
Went directly at Miss Reed. There's no one else had any motive. Mr. O'Keefe never went inside Fairview Road.
And you got all that, of course, from the optics of the case, right?
Yes.
Objection.
I'll allow it.
Yes, that's the answer. That's just the truth. Yes.
Did you ever go inside the house? Did you ever look around inside the house? Did you ever investigate inside the house?
Let's talk about Brian Higgins for a second.
Oh,
You know
let's.
that name?
I do, sir.
You personally interviewed Mr. Higgins, correct?
Yes, I did.
He's a fellow law enforcement officer, and you knew that, right?
Yes.
He was a colleague of yours, correct?
He worked in a different agency, yes.
You waited until February 10th to conduct a pre-scheduled interview with Mr. Higgins, didn't you?
Yes.
And you interviewed him in the presence of his attorney, correct?
Correct.
He told you that he was engaged in a flirtatious relationship with Miss Reed?
He did.
As a matter of fact, he told you that he was engaged in a flirtatious relationship with Miss Reed over text messages, but on at least one occasion.
Can you say motive? Motive. Let's say it together, class.
Motive.
Yes. Who done it?
Opportunity.
Step one, motive.
Suspicious behaviors after the fact. You name it.
Wouldn't make a good who done it. But
It
we're
is
still
kinda interesting
stuck
that-
on what happened to John. Where did he get out of that car?
It is before you go there. Like,
No,
what
we're
they were-
going there.
I said before
Just
you
kidding.
do, because I know how long that's going to last. The part where they're talking about a fight in the car, that was something they really didn't mention that much in trial one. They insinuated it, but I thought the prosecution put a lot more evidence on that. Karen insinuated that there was a fight based off of what she said to the EMT, that her last words with him, they were arguing.
Well, let's
Yeah,
just
that
go
was
ahead and say that if you were looking for motive, romance is where you would look first. Romantic relationships. You know, just a suggestion.
That resulted in a kiss, correct?
Yes.
And then he also told you that he had taken the
People have killed for a lot less than that. People have killed for a lot less than that.
liberty to extract certain conversations from his own cell phone, right?
Correct.
And he brought you a hard copy of those text messages, right?
He did.
And you knew that those text messages were messages that he curated.
Brian Higgins brought an extraction of his text messages to Michael Proctor himself.
To give to you, right?
Oh, you need my phone
He's
for
the
murder
one
case?
that made the
Let me get it to you in 10
determination what
minutes.
was important, what was
Delete,
not
delete,
important
delete,
to give
delete,
to
delete.
you, his interviewer, right?
You can show these
Is
texts.
that your understanding, Truthland?
It was my understanding Mr. Higgins was being very forthcoming by providing those messages.
I wasn't born with enough middle fingers.
It's not uncommon for witnesses to take screenshots or send us emails or send us text messages. So he just
Fucking Runkle, dude.
I've never heard him say
it's
that.
common for witnesses.
I wasn't born with enough middle fingers.
It's providing those messages.
I wasn't born with
It
enough
looks like
middle
Peter's
fingers.
laughing at him.
It's not uncommon for witnesses to take screenshots.
Born with enough middle fingers.
It's not uncommon for witnesses to take screenshots.
Born with enough middle fingers.
Runkle is the next witness mashup champion. The one where he's in the hammock is fucking
Yeah. Chilling.
yeah. He gets worked up, but he doesn't get out of the hammock though.
It's not uncommon for witnesses to take screenshots or send us emails or send us text messages. So he just had a different means of producing text messages.
Yeah, he had a different means of producing text messages. An illegal means.
Yeah, he had a means that he could use the government's resources to help him do that.
His means of producing text messages was federal crimes.
And when you say means, does that mean he used his best friend, Matt Kelch, to show him how to use FBI equipment for his own personal gain, which is a federal crime? Are those the means you're talking about?
And Michael Proctor testified in a different proceeding that no one ever in his career took it upon themselves to extract their own phone and give that extraction over to the police. He said it's never ever happened in his career.
Nobody has the technology to do that. Nobody can just get us. You just can't get a Celebrite extraction.
Yeah, I mean, most people wouldn't have access to that equipment.
He went to the FBI to do it, and that's part of why his.
Was it just Machado or Machado, like
She
machete?
says it like an SH sound.
In essays? Ah, man. I like the machete sound. Machado. You know, kind of get that little like
Yes,
Central
that's-
American Machado.
Espanol, the way you do
Yeah.
it.
I like, yeah, machete is a good word, but when I hear matcha, I'm disgusted.
When you say machete, it's awesome.
Great movie.
Mm-hmm. Say what? Awkward silence.
Machete,
So-
good movie.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a crazy movie.
Love it. But it's a fun word to say if it was Machado. Machado. Yeah, Machado. The D. It needs to be a T. We're changing it to a T. So we can maybe no, we don't need two T's, just one. Machado. Just Machado. Yeah. Got it.
Lawyers involved.
Back to this.
And the people who do have access to that equipment, most of them know better than to do that.
Because you're not allowed to do that. But also,
The FBI.
let's continue.
He's like, yeah, that was completely normal, but you had never experienced it ever before.
So you became aware pretty early on that Mr. Higgins
Most people just
at least had a
screenshot.
motive
Wait,
to want to visit
Danny.
harm on John O'Keefe.
What?
BLT is going to have to clip this where Crawford supposedly says he's better than Betterow, because that's the second time I've seen it in this chat so far tonight.
Yeah, he's too big. Come on.
Mm.
He is out of his mind.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. But Machado is Portuguese. Portuguese have a really good national soccer team. Because you know who is Portuguese national? Cristiano Ronaldo.
I know that name for sure. I think I've been
Yeah.
requested to buy that jersey.
Yeah. Cristiano Ronaldo plays for Portugal. Well, he's getting kind of old, so I don't know if he's playing anymore. But World Cup's coming up, so they may want him.
I did not peg you for a soccer guy.
don't get me
my
started.
word.
Back to this.
Correct?
Back to this.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, did you think that?
No, absolutely not.
Well, you knew he had this flirtatious relationship with Karen Reed. Is that right?
Yes.
You became aware that he ignored, you saw the text messages. You became aware that Karen Reed actually ignored text messages from Mr. Higgins while at the Waterfall Bar and Grill with John O'Keefe.
Did
Correct?
she ghost him, sir?
Yes.
I think he kind of almost like confused the witness because the witness just agreed right there that Karen Reed ignored Brian Higgins the night all this happened, which is what the defense is trying to say is motive. That is now record evidence.
You're aware that at 12:20 a.m., Brian Higgins sent a text message to John O'Keefe, coaxing him to 34 Fairview, correct?
Objection.
I'll see you at sidebar on this.
That's speculation as to the word coaxing. And that's the issue with that, because the coaxing is speculative as to motive.
Well, maybe it wasn't exactly coaxing. Maybe that's what the objection is about. But he did say, "You coming here?" Question mark at 12:20 a.m.
Okay, so he had a romantic relationship, or wanted a romantic relationship. Wasn't exactly going the way he did, and he tried to influence the victim to show up to the place where the murder occurred.
After he had texted Karen at the waterfall, Brian Higgins at 11:32, I want to say. Well,
Didn't have a motive, really. Well, drunk guys at the bar.
and she didn't respond to him.
Could be suggestive of something. Might want to look into it. I mean, again, it could be nothing, but might warrant a look-see.
But Brian Higgins did not want to admit on the phone that he was being ghosted on the phone. He did not want to admit on the stand that he was being ghosted by Karen because, he said she was just working the room.
The guy who's interested in his girl that night and getting the brush off, he doesn't have a motive.
But no motive at all. Didn't see anything there at all. Okie dokie. All right. I mean, okay.
Nobody buys that. Nobody buys that. He had a much better motive than Karen arguing about Aruba.
I also think it's just as possible that Brian Higgins didn't have motive and they got into a fight. That's not wild.
Meet me at this house.
Okay.
We're going to fight over a chicken.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
aware that
Happens all the time.
at 2:20,
Liquid courage.
Brian Higgins sent a text message to John O'Keefe, prompting him to go to 34 Fairview, correct?
Objection.
I'll allow that one. Go ahead.
Yeah, you should, because it's the truth.
I don't recall that text.
All right, let's go right here real quick and watch this little clip of your boy. I don't know what he's saying. Let's see if we can hear it.
Ask you this: do you think I'll ever invite Federer back? That would be a better question. Probably. People used to think Federer was too good for my show. I think I'm too good for that. I think that's what we actually got. You want to be frank, dude? Be frank. Let's be frank.
He's going to be frank now.
Ask you this: do you think I'll
Might not would suggest being that frank.
Can I still be Garth?
Yeah, he's like,
Don't be that frank.
you should keep being Mike because you're not doing well as a Frank right now.
Hey, that reminds me of Billy Madison.
Well, he just had Bettero on like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Within 2 weeks. Why is it they've driven him mad and now he's talking shit about Bettero? Like, good luck with that. Bettero Baggins, he's got the ring. Everybody's after his
not doing
ass.
well as Mike either.
Not doing well as Mike either. Oh. That's bad. We'll be here. All right. What were we doing?
Play.
No, I was reading something. I'm trying to get set
all
up
your
with
help,
BL
Abe.
Trying to get set up with BLTs. Finally in the Discord.
Someone suggested
Do you
if
recall
we
a
need
text
to,
from
we
Brian
need to watch
Higgins?
If what?
Runkle. Somebody in the chat just suggested if we need a laugh, we need to watch Runkle's cold reaction to Man Shannon.
Oh God.
Oh, that's fun.
We got to get through this so we can read these motions.
To John O'Keefe, after they left Waterfall, where are you at?
I don't recall that one either.
You also recognize that Brian Higgins certainly had the means to commit the crime, correct?
No, I don't.
He's a big guy.
What do you mean, no, you
Certainly had the
don't?
physical ability to get to a physical altercation with John O'Keefe, correct?
Objection.
I'll allow that.
They talk about how Higgins is a big guy, former military ATF agent, sparring with Brian Albert. Of course, Proctor says, well, he was just playing around. It was playful. It almost sounded scripted the way he was saying it.
Just because he's a big guy doesn't have the means or the motive to hurt Mr. O'Keefe.
I wouldn't ask
They were
That wasn't the
friends.
question.
I'm asking about means.
If they're friends, he wouldn't be
Could he
making
do
out
it?
with his girl.
Could he throw a punch? Knock
He's
the
not
guy down,
Vanderpump
knock the guy
Rules.
out.
And you're saying he was his friend? He wouldn't have hurt him? Dude, he's hitting on his friend's girl. He wants the real deal.
Oh,
with
he's
her.
beyond hitting
You
on
saw that in the messages that he
Nope. You kiss a woman at her boyfriend's house. Oof. Oof. I don't think the Higgy would stand a chance against a pissed off John.
No respect.
That is no respect. But it takes two people to
he
kiss
blocked
them.
you on February 10th. But you don't think he's got motive because he's friends with John O'Keefe?
No, the means. He's saying, could this guy win the fight? Could he punch him hard enough to, kill him? Could he beat the crap out of the guy? And he's like, it's like, just answer the question. Don't misinterpret the question. Apparently, intentionally.
I can't speak to his fighting ability, sir.
Well, you've met him.
Really? Really? You couldn't speak to a giant guy who is also a cop.
Did you see video of him playing grab ass in the bar with Brian Albert, doing their moves, doing their wrestling moves? You realize that he's an ATF agent, right? So I'm assuming he's got a gun.
Like,
I know y'all don't watch this show, but do you ever read the chat? These people in the chat, this is the best chat. It's like the chat all-stars. Like Diane G used to call it. And now it really is the chat all-stars.
I'm laughing at Large Marge in our chat. Pee Wee Herman reference.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I remember Large Marge. That shit's also Large Marge also now streams live from her cab and probably has about 600 times more people than we do. Have you seen that?
No.
There's a lady that streams that drives 18-wheelers. Oh, man.
I think you told us about that one night. That's funny.
See, I used to have this sheriff that live streamed while he was on patrol. And I used to have a couple of 18-wheelers so we could go there too and see what they were doing, but I cannot find them anymore. He will not show them to me. I don't know why. So if you ever find the sheriff and you see, it's pretty cool. Just ride around with them. And sometimes they get into debauchery. Sometimes they don't. Just like the elbow room.
You don't think a cop could win a fight? Christ, Michael Proctor is, you take a sack of garbage and you tie it off with a necktie, and this is what you get.
Right?
That one interview, yes.
Yeah, he's huge. Do you agree?
Objection.
Sustained. He's a big dude, right?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Bigger than me, right? Bigger than you.
I'm waiting for Alan. I'm waiting for Proctor to look at Alan and be like, "Well, you're not really a big guy. Like nobody's actually scared of you, Alan." That's what I was waiting for.
You see them guns in that documentary? Shit.
Like everybody in this courtroom's bigger than you, Alan.
Yeah, but did you see the guns in the documentary? Remember, he was all swole up. I started calling him Alan Jackson. Jacked son. Yeah, he had the veins popping out and shit. Had the little t-shirt on. You don't remember that?
I don't remember.
I think he's way hotter when he's cooking.
Oh God, Maureen.
I remember Danny.
That's impressive. What
He
he
is
can do
jacked.
on a stove and oven.
Maureen's in rut.
You could see him restraining the snark,
In the
which
South.
actually this witness, for everything that is a problem with this witness, he has restrained the snark fairly well.
Yep.
Bigger
You
than
knew
you.
that he was former
Bigger than
military?
I did, yes.
And is a trained ATF agent, federal agent, right?
Yes.
And you were in possession of video surveillance from the Waterfall Bar and Grill, correct?
Yes.
And literally in the minutes before John O'Keefe's death, you saw video surveillance of Brian Higgins and Brian Albert taking fighting stances with one another, correct?
I interpreted that as horsing around.
I didn't ask you how you interpreted it, Trooper Proctor. I asked you if you saw it.
Oh my God.
Objection.
Did
Sustained.
you
There's
see
no
it or
objection to
not?
that.
I did.
And what you saw was these guys taking fighting stances, correct?
Objection.
Yeah. Playing grab ass.
Playful fight stances.
What?
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 Kurt's like, I've been bullied a lot. That's not a playful stance. That's how they stand right before they pop you right in the face.
Here's what I saw at the waterfall. Karen Reed was pissed off at John O'Keefe after Aruba and was text flirting with Brian Higgins. Kissed Brian Higgins, and whatever happened between Karen and the victim, John O'Keefe, between that happening and them getting to the waterfall happened. She was snuggled up with her dude, John O'Keefe, at the waterfall. So Brian Higgins started showing off with his friend because Karen was ignoring him. And there was a whole lot of junior high school nonsense going on at that bar with a bunch of grown-ass adults that had all been drinking too much because of the ridiculousness in all of it. So the, maybe overdone PDA on Karen's part might have been poking at Brian Higgins the same way Brian Higgins fucking peacocking was poking back at Karen Reed. All of it was junior high school bullshit.
Wait.
Is that what you saw?
Whoa.
Playful fight stand.
Whoa. She was into that, buddy. Whoa. Wonder how many followers she's got now. She was at 850,000 the last time I checked. I'll have to check again real quick.
Playful fighting stances. Okay.
The guy who was trying to get with the girl. The guy who was trying to entice the victim to the murder scene.
Sitting over there, gearing up, getting the adrenaline going a little bit, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, just loosening up the muscles.
Exactly.
The guy who was caught on camera in playful fight stances you didn't believe warranted any further investigation or consideration.
This guy may be the worst detective in the history of detectives ever. Playful fighting stances.
It was a mostly playful murder, John Gary.
It's a playful murder.
What?
What?
Okay.
But you waited until February 10th to interview him, correct?
Yes.
And you decided not to image his phone. Is that right?
Correct.
You didn't ask for consent to search his phone or to take his phone, correct? Did you know that on January 29th at 2:22 a.m., there was a call between him and Brian Albert that morning?
I was not aware of that.
Might have been important to your investigation, don't you think?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
Might have been.
Depends what that. I don't know what the call was about.
Sorry, finish that. Depends.
I don't know what the call was about. I don't know.
Sir? You know what? If you don't know what the call was about, you can do? Investigate and ask, because it's your job to investigate. You're the lead investigator. Investigate shit. Ask what the calls are about.
If they actually connected and communicated what the length of the call was, so.
Right.
You know you want the tea.
never
You're
asked.
gossiping to your sister nonstop. You know you want the tea.
I was
Just
unaware
ask.
that call took place.
And you were unaware that that call took place.
Because you didn't get the
You
records.
didn't get his phone, Super Proctor, right?
Typically, we don't get witnesses' phones, sir.
You were unaware of that call at that time.
Because you didn't have the phone
Didn't see
records.
His phone, correct?
Objection.
Because he didn't have the phone records.
Correct.
Correct.
So he didn't even seize his phone, even after knowing all of this. That's what we wanted to confirm in front of the jury. The medical examiner didn't find homicide. She found undetermined. He says that doesn't.
What?
He says typically we don't get witnesses' phones, but they got Jen and Carrie's. So it's kind of like defeating his own argument.
I mean, he probably can't remember at this point how many lies he's told. You got to go with an answer. All of them are wrong, I think.
Affect their investigation.
Michael Proctor tried to stick to the story that it doesn't really matter what the medical examiner decides. He is always going to continue his investigation from what he and follow the evidence, whether the medical examiner rules this as a homicide or not.
Jackson said you weren't pleased with that, were you? And then starts going through the text with the Chico again, like rookie mistake. How did you not get this? How did you not secure this? Things like that. Oh, and then Proctor had some words that first time around. And again, this is why, Lally can only do so much because it's coming on cross. The storm is coming, like Chad Daybell said. And they get into exactly what Proctor thought about this medical examiner.
You wrote a text message to Chico, correct?
I did.
What was your response?
Of course, it's undetermined.
And then what else did you write?
She was a whack job.
Michael Proctor also said that the medical examiner is a whack job. So everybody's a whack job in this case. Karen Reed's a whack job, according to Michael Proctor. The medical examiner is a whack job. Everyone's just a whack job if you don't completely follow the view of Michael Proctor.
Of course, it's undetermined. She was a whack job, right?
All the women involved in the case are whack jobs.
Those are your two responses, right?
Yes.
You were talking about Dr. Scorty Bello, the female medical examiner who came to the determination that this was undetermined in terms of the manner of death, correct?
And again, it's one thing if the jury thinks Karen Reed's guilty to talk bad about a cop killer, but about the medical examiner is saying
They're your words, Mr. Proctor. I love that part. when she made him say it. The only time I liked her.
Motion to remove BLT because he's already upset me in the Discord.
Oh God. Oh God. I can only imagine. Let me go look. Oh God.
Isn't it like a baker type of upset?
Oh, I'm
I
not.
roll. Oh, okay.
This guy fucking trolling me.
He's already trolling her. It's awesome.
That was passionate there, April.
I'm pretty passionate about
Sure,
rolling.
referencing as far as she was a whack job, but
It's like your comment the other day about sorry to disappoint you with the way I reacted or whatever.
Yeah, the Discord is fun. I'm sorry. I hate to tell y'all.
the of course it's undetermined is a sarcastic response from me.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny that you say you're not sure who you're referring to when you say whack job. Because last time you were on the stand, which was 2 days ago, Monday, because yesterday was a day off, you said that you were referring to Karen Reed as a whack job. That's what you said on the stand on Monday. But now you're not sure. Huh.
What do you mean? What do you mean you're not sure? What do you mean you're not sure who she is? Didn't you testify just yesterday that you were sure that Karen Reed was the she? And now you're not sure who's the she?
That's what you testified to on Monday, right, guys? Are we being gaslit again? Because that's what I heard.
It's your text message. What do you mean you don't know who the she is? What are you talking about? What?
Take a moment, Your Honor.
What?
Yeah, take a moment. I need one too, man. Is it too early in the morning for shots? It's only 11 a.m. Holy God.
He also testified that he was not aware that certain text messages or calls were deleted from Jennifer McCabe's phone.
He talks about how he, didn't notice that anything was deleted on Jen McCabe's cell data. Like, what kind of investigation is this? We have seen cases where they got defendants and they show, you deleted this, didn't you, sir? Oh, consciousness of guilt for deleting, but he didn't even look into this on the McCabe's and the Alberts and Higgins. It's a problem.
Did you look at the extraction report, the Celebrite extraction report from her phone?
I have, yes.
And you didn't see the columns marked deleted, 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 deleted?
Yeah, I'm not that area, no.
Yeah, what? What? You didn't look at the deleted shit on the phone?
From your prime witness, the one who's telling you everything that you based your whole scenario on.
There was no need. No need.
Because he was missing a shoe at the ER and automatically, hit by a car.
You guys, this isn't how we treat normal moms, okay?
Just a normal mom.
Didn't he call himself a Celebrite expert in the
Proctor's not a normal mom anymore.
beginning of the testimony? Am I imagining things? He called himself a Celebrite expert, or that he was well versed in Celebrite, or that he had a lot of. He called himself that.
Not that area, meaning
no.
And you kind of want to feel bad for him, but he literally did all of this to himself. I used the word literally very strongly there. He did it to himself.
I don't feel bad for him at all.
I mean, he did it to
I
himself.
just question what other cases he jumped to conclusions on that are out there.
We're going to find out because they're all going to come back up. That's for sure.
I went through the Celebrite report, but clearly I didn't review that tab.
So as you sit here, you're unaware of whether or not multiple texts and multiple phone calls were deleted from her phone that you have in your possession?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
Huh?
The read files?
Huh? Because I gotta say, if I'm doing, if I'm looking for stuff like in a extraction report or whatever, the deleted shit is the first thing I want to see. Maybe he didn't figure that there'd be deleted nudes. Maybe that slowed him up.
There is, I think it's like 16 deleted posts in a row from around
Valhalla, he's
midnight
doing well.
till the morning. I really hope they can publish this because there's a total, everything is deleted. Everything is deleted in that time frame. Yeah, I didn't go to that area.
Valhalla.
The area in question, when John supposedly was hit and was out on the front yard, she deleted calls with John. She deleted all her dial-ups.
Is he doing one of those whistling things when you put your hands together? Yeah.
Sounds like when
Do
you
that
blow
again,
up.
April, so BLT can copy it. Can I clip that?
You saw that video that Laura did this week where Proctor can no longer serve in any capacity as law enforcement anywhere in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
He's good to
really
go.
hoping on a new Paul Blart Mall Cop, but
Well, there's 49 other states he can work in.
He doesn't
Not
carry
here.
a gun in that.
So Proctor could be coming to a city near you. Yeah. Especially Lubin. Lubin's up in around Detroit. They'll take him.
With John that never went to the voicemail. And I didn't watch that area. Why should I? Colin wasn't at the house.
Yeah, I'm not aware right now, sir.
What? How can you not be aware?
Really? Have you no curiosity whatsoever?
The phone that you had the search warrant for.
Zero
How can you not be
threat
aware
to
about whether or not
Australia.
they're deleted phone calls? Or shouldn't that be something that you should know?
It's a murder investigation. The deleted shit is where you find the good stuff, like Hoss Long to die in the cold, or luxury prisons for the rich, or just goat scream, like just straight goat scream.
Okay, so he's sitting here today on June 12th of 2024, not knowing to this day that Jen McKay deleted calls and texts and Google searches from her phone, and he's a Celebrite expert.
How can he sit there as a state trooper on the stand with a straight face, be like, "Oh, I must have missed that in the Cellbrite report"?
By, for example, comparison to the phone company's records or comparison to Celebrite data. How can you not know? What?
What? Are you kidding me? I submit to you that that is another lie.
This is about as credible as somebody saying that they went to the strip club but they didn't look. Yeah, this is as credible as I smoked marijuana but I didn't inhale. Like, this guy thinks we're really, really, really stupid. Like, this is the guy who thinks that, you might walk in on him and your wife both naked in bed and he could be like, yeah, I was helping her find a contact lens.
You could turn to tab 13, please.
Every tab is a new horror show, man. What is on tab 13?
It should be I. All right, thank you.
What is on tab 13?
Thank you.
Why is there so many tabs of
Do you have
stupid?
that in front of you, Trooper Proctor?
Yes, I do.
He also shows some text messages between Kevin Albert and Michael Proctor.
Wow, this is new information. We didn't know about text messages between Proctor and Kevin Albert, did we? Bomb, 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 dang, 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 dang.
And he gets into his relationship with Kevin Albert.
And they are coordinating witness interviews.
How he asked him to help set up certain things in this case.
This is the Canton Police Department, who's supposed to be completely recused from this case.
Not just Canton PD, but Kevin Albert.
And because of it, Kevin Albert. For crying out loud, this is the reason why Canton Police Department is recused from this case, because of this individual.
Who's brothers with where O'Keefe's body was found.
And this is the individual that you're deciding is going to help you coordinate interviews. You've got to be kidding me.
How about this? How about you don't conduct the interviews at Canton PD? How about you conduct the interviews in Milton or wherever the hell your office is at the Norfolk County DA's office in a recorded room? How about that? Did that ever cross your mind? Because you're the worst detective ever.
Recorded
This is like
room.
juvenile first day cop type of stuff. You don't have to be a cop to realize how bad that is and how much of a conflict that is. Come on.
I am outraged.
Does that refresh your recollection? That on July 19th, 2022, you and Kevin Albert have been out drinking together?
Help me. Help me. Please, someone help me. This is not good for my mental health at this point. Holy God.
It does.
In fact, the two of you got so drunk that Kevin Albert left his badge in your cruiser and couldn't find his gun the next morning. Right?
What?
Objection.
Overruled.
Great.
I have to
I can't
zoom
speak
in
to
and
any
look
level
at
of
Nathan's face.
intoxication, but
Say it again.
You have to zoom in and watch Nathan's face during these questions. I love when he gets like that smart aleck grin on his face. Like, yeah, we
I don't
got
recall any.
Yeah, he did that a lot when Alan Jackson's up there.
you. Especially the do it. That's my favorite Nathan. Both trials when AJ's like, do it. He's like leaning forward, looking and just smiling.
That awkward silence was dedicated to Kurt, He was doing well during this Karen Reed 1 trial.
No, it's still
Just went downhill from there.
I feel like if he had facial hair, he would remind me of, you know, that guy from the old commercial, Liberty Medical. If you need your diabetes supplies, you need Liberty Medical. He just needs a beard, and then.
Oh no!
I could see it. I could see it. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
It's gonna take a lot of beard. Oh God, you are bad.
Either of us being intoxicated.
Wait, so you're saying that your cut buddy just loses his gun randomly? Like, is that, because your cut buddy lost his badge and his gun. Is he just forgetting these things all over the place? Or, because, like, here, drunk is actually the better exploit. No, it isn't, because you shouldn't be getting smashed with your badge and your gun. Like, that is not, that's not okay.
You texted Kevin Albert, quote, found your badge in my cruiser this morning, end quote, correct?
Yes.
Then you texted him, I can leave it in my locker at the gym, drop it off at your station, or leave it in my mailbox, correct?
Correct.
Kevin Albert responds, my mailbox. Did I take my gun? And then included a wince face emoji, correct?
Correct.
So the fact of the matter is, you two got so drunk that he couldn't find his badge and had to ask you the next morning where his gun was, right?
Not the best face for him to be making.
Diabetes.
What in the
Again, I can't speak to any level of intoxication, whether he just forgot it. I don't know.
I'm asking you about his BAC, Trooper Proctor.
I'm not sure that necessarily helps a lot. Okay. I mean, I'm not honest to God. I mean, okay. So alternative one is he's so drunk he doesn't remember where he put his gun. Alternative two, he's generally just not able to remember where he put his gun, drunk or sober. I'll let you decide which of these twin universes is the more horrible universe, because either way, it's not exactly great news.
This to me is completely irrelevant to the case, except for the fact that Kevin Albert's brother is where the body was found. So that's the only reason these come in, because otherwise the actual facts in this don't matter. The fact that he's going to say you were drinking and driving in your cruiser, which is so prejudicial, and is going to make the jury not like Proctor, among other things, right? But to show the connection to Kevin Albert, it comes in.
But then he pulled out a text. Alan Jackson pulled out a text July 20th, 2022, which shows that Kevin Albert is saying how hungover he is. So was that a couple beers, or was that because you guys got really drunk?
Well, it sounds like he was wicked hungover.
Yes, it does refresh my memory.
Yeah. Yeah. It refreshes all of ours, dude. Now we all know because we got to see it in black and white, which is even worse than if you just would have said yes.
You're in the cruiser. Right?
Yes, sir.
And this is with Brian Albert's brother, the Proctor.
Correct.
Yeah. But you don't know him, right?
One of your responsibilities is to make sure that chain of custody is maintained throughout the entirety of the investigation, all the way up to a courtroom, correct?
Yes.
Where's the log?
When he's asking about the physical log, he's not asking about the one you left in the courthouse bathroom during the break.
Of those items being booked into evidence.
There was a chain of custody from when they entered the DA's office.
Excuse me, sir? That's not what he asked. That's not what he asked. That's not what he asked. Where's the evidence log? Where is the log? It's like a check-in, check-out log. Where is the log?
Diabetes. Diabetes.
Wait, I have one for you. I'm going to find it. I have my favorite one.
I feel like he might be dropping a physical log during this cross-examination.
There's no evidence log.
What a
Between
big
January 29th,
dog.
2022 up until March 14th, 2022. So the first log for the evidence log for John O'Keefe's clothing is March 14th, 2022.
All right. So then he goes through the chain of custody where this guy's supposed to basically control the chain of custody, and he has literally no clue about anything in the chain of custody in this case. And it was brutal to listen to.
And they were in possession of his clothing from January 29th, 2020 through March 14th. From January 29th through March 14th, they had, or at least Michael Proctor had access to John O'Keefe's clothing.
The fact of the matter is, the evidence log attendant to this case regarding those clothing items starts on March 14th when they were taken to the crime lab, correct?
That's when the clothing was transported to the lab.
And again, that's going to make it really hard, and that's going to make it really hard for the Commonwealth and a lot easier for the defense to be like, can we really trust anything here? There's holes everywhere. There's reasonable doubt everywhere in this case.
The jury gets to decide how safe the evidence was, how much weight to give it, knowing that there are these issues with chain of custody. And the jury can be like, how do we trust any of that?
Trooper DeChico, right?
I want to talk for a second about the searches in Brian Albert's front lawn that took place on and after January 29th, 2022. As a case officer, Trooper Proctor, you also took control of the taillight pieces that were ultimately claimed to have been found at that location, correct?
Not in all searches.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Which of the pieces that were found?
Diabetes.
I'm sorry, I really like that cat.
That's hilarious.
8th, 11th, and 18th.
So whoever the items that were found, the 8th, 11th, and 18th, right?
Those are items that I had found on those days, and that I had processed and essentially tagged them and handed them over to our evidence officer. There was multiple days that troopers were out there looking for more evidence.
So there would be a log of that too, right?
Again, how the system works as far as the evidence comes in, I can't speak to that.
You don't know how that system works, but you know how the system of, friendly handshakes works, right? You know how that system works. You know how the backdoor system works, but you don't know how the actual evidence system works, okay? You're still the worst detective ever.
It's not his job. He's not the guy who did the evidence.
This is like the officer from Canton that was like, I don't know what evidence tape is or how it works. What do you do as part of your job as the case agent if you're like, I don't know how the evidence process works? Isn't it one of the most central features of your job to make sure that evidence is kept secure, free from fuckery?
The taillight pieces. The taillight pieces. At best, there's no log until February 6th.
Does he actually have like some horses or cattle? Something like that? Does he tend cattle? Is he a cowboy?
He has a tiger.
Well, this hat bend doesn't scream cowboy.
That's safari band.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I was exactly what I was supposed to say. This screams, I got this hat when my daddy paid for me a safari.
No.
Yeah, well, he does
Because
like
that-
tigers.
there's no sweat rings or anything like that on that. Well, just in between, 1,000 calories, sugar poundings.
Maybe he really likes the Tiger King.
Well, Tiger King's hat bill had a good bend to it. This right here is like, might be wearing this hat just for my live streaming. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Could be that. I mean, look at the bend in this thing. That's not.
I feel like it's
This
like
is like that's not a knife. This is a knife.
It's like an Indiana Jones hat trying to be a cowboy hat.
Yeah,
Or
it's
like a
Australian.
crocodile hunter.
It's Australian.
She's a beauty. She's trying to do the Blake Death Roll on me.
I was definitely thinking
That's
crocodile.
not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Doesn't look like a very skilled hat bender. I think he bought it exactly like that.
For the taillight pieces. No record, no log. Okie dokie.
This actually might be enough where I am to result in that evidence being inadmissible. Because you need a chain of custody.
What happened to the items before February 4th?
They were stored in a secured facility, a secured room.
Says who? Where's the log?
He's like, trust me, bro.
Objection.
Sustained.
But you need proof of that. Yep. That's what this lawyer's getting at. You need proof of that.
I have successfully excluded evidence where there's a gap in the chain of custody. Because at that point, it's like, what is this evidence?
Is there a log of that?
Not to my knowledge.
If you don't log it and write stuff down, it didn't happen.
Yep.
Not to my knowledge.
And then he also pointed out that the affidavits that he signed, that Michael Proctor signed, all say that Karen Reed's car was seized at 5:30 p.m.
Now we get the typos and
The
problems.
fact of the matter is,
More reasonable doubts. More issues.
That was false. The car was not seized at 5:30, was it?
4:16 p.m.
Right. An hour and change, an hour and 18 minutes, hour and 20 minutes earlier. Is that right?
Yes.
Did you ever seek to
Correct the record.
change or amend the error, the false statement about the time
So
car received and seized in any of those documents that you filed under oath?
I use that as a template. So I never caught it on the first one, and that's the reason those times are off on the other affidavits I wrote.
So the first one was false, and then every single one after that was false too.
There was just an incorrect transcription of time.
An incorrect transcription of the time. You
Yes.
call that, I don't know, a Scrivener's error?
Objection.
Nice.
Ask it differently.
Sure.
I think Scrivener's
Is it
error is
typo?
fine.
Yes.
It's not a typo.
So you got the 4 wrong, you got the 1 wrong, and you got the 6 wrong. And those turned into 5 and 3.
Again, if this was the only thing in a case, if this segment was the only thing in this case where he's like, 5:30 is the time we arrived back, we took it at 4:16, it was an error, and I copy and pasted, and it was an error, it might not be a huge issue for a jury, but it's not the only thing. We have thing after thing after thing after thing.
They were typos, sir.
Typos. Sure, let's go with typo. That sounds good.
It's not a typo.
Okay.
So the typo of 416 turns into 530. Now I just want you to look at your keyboard and be like, how?
That's a stretch. That's a stretch. I don't agree with that. That's a stretch, dude. That's a stretch. A typo is when you're gonna write 412 and you write 142, and then you fix it. Not completely different numbers.
How do you typo that? It's not like you got the F and the G, you know, whatever. It's like, that kind of typo might only happen if you're, say, drunk enough to lose your gun.
Fact of the matter is, you delivered that car to Canton PD, to the Sallyport garage, before a single piece of taillight material was ever found in this case. Trooper Proctor, is that correct?
Correct. It arrives at 5:31.
Yep. Yep. Before a single piece of taillight was ever found, the car had been delivered to the Sallyport. Yep. Cool. Cool.
Trey, no, I'm just saying, look at the way it sits on his head. Look at it. It's only sitting on a very small portion of his massive head. Look at the distance between the ear and the hat. Look at that. So if it were his hat, it would probably come down to right above the ear somewhere. Not Kurt's. He's got like a lot of ear room right here. It's too much ear room. It's just like plopped down on like a little spot on his head. That's it. I don't think it's his hat.
I don't see any problem with
Definitely
that.
not the right size.
And you also took it to the Canton Police Department because that was conveniently close to the location at 34 Fair, to the crime scene, right?
That was not my decision.
Whose decision was it?
I don't recall. I know that.
Oh, you're the case officer.
Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yep. Straight up lie.
I'll make that call, sir.
So
He knows who made that call.
You are aware that Massachusetts State Police, your agency, actually has not one, but 2 barracks. One in Middleborough, one in Foxborough. They're both closer, as crow flies, than the Canton PD Southport, from where the car was towed, correct?
Huh. So they picked one further away that was controlled by the conflicted Canton PD instead of just taking it to theirs.
You're aware that there's another video from the interior of that Sallyport as well, correct?
Yes.
And you're also aware that by the way,
shit's flipped.
Did you secure that video, the second one? Let me ask you a predicate question because it's a little confusing. The second video from the interior of the Sallyport,
The one that's more clear.
is inverted, correct?
Yes,
You're now aware of that.
I am.
Did you recover that video?
I did not.
Who did?
I believe Detective Lieutenant Tully received that from the Canton Police Chief.
Rafferty?
I believe so.
Canton Police Chief?
Who asked for it?
You would know. You're the case.
I'm not sure, sir. That
Did you
wasn't.
make the request?
I did not.
How did you become aware that a request had been made?
I was made aware that that video had essentially existed from the interior Sallyport area.
By whom?
Name names.
I was probably informed by Detective Lieutenant Tully.
Probably.
So Lieutenant Tully tells you that a second video exists, correct?
interior Sally Port cameras, yes.
When did he tell you that?
I don't recall.
Was
Wouldn't
it
it be
weeks
in your
ago or years
notes?
ago?
That was more recent than, maybe months ago, a month ago.
Matter of fact, it was after the trial had already started.
What?
Mid-April, correct?
I don't recall. I thought it was before.
If it was before, was it weeks before, days before?
I don't recall.
I'm just trying to pin down, like, are we talking?
Why isn't this in your case file, though? Why isn't all of this documented in a case file? And how did Canton PD still have it? Video overwrites. You're telling me from 2022, that video never overwrote into 2024?
Talking about 6 months ago, or are we talking about 6 weeks ago?
It wasn't 6 months ago.
Okay, so a few weeks ago, you were told about the second video from the
The lead investigator didn't know about
Yes.
Did he tell you he had already seen it?
I'm sure he watched it.
Did he tell you he needed you to go get it?
Yes.
I'll allow that.
No.
Okay. So when was the first time you saw it?
A few weeks ago, a month ago.
What were the circumstances in which you saw that video?
Just reviewing the video.
Where?
Just
At my
reviewing
desk.
So you pulled it, pardon me, you had access to the video.
Yes.
It was on your system somehow.
It was on thumb drives and a disk.
You put that in your computer and just decided on your own to watch it, correct?
Yes.
And what did you notice?
So the timestamp on the bottom was inversed. Was it reversed?
What?
Oh, was
I
it?
beg your pardon?
Yeah, the timestamp on the bottom of it was backwards.
Was it really?
No, it wasn't.
So right when he said that, I was like, wait a second. Which video did he watch?
It's the video. That
So instead of reading left to right, it was right to left. Okay.
Was it blue?
Blue was yellow.
No, it wasn't, sir. Not the one you guys gave us.
So he didn't watch the video we saw.
Look at that face, and he's like, "Oh my God, we're just in it now."
Turning red.
No, it was inverted like everyone else.
Yep. Got to work my way out of this.
So, like, can someone tell me what I'm supposed to say?
You know what, guys? I actually got a thing. I really gotta run. Have fun in your court.
It's like, hey, I think I left the oven on in my house.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Be back.
I all of a sudden I'm really sick.
I'm gonna say no to that question. I'm gonna go with a no so I can get out of here. Whatever. He is struggling. Look at his face. Struggling. Browser pushed down. He's mad about that question.
Yeah.
Confused. Yeah, Lally did not prep him very well at all.
His face is turning red because he's like, oh, the fuck I'm supposed to
Why
say.
did he not study? I guess he didn't have any notes. I don't know.
I bet
It's like
you Lally. I
unprepared.
bet he didn't let Lally prep him. He was probably like, "Oh, get out of here, you fool!"
Yeah,
like
I know
I'll be
everything.
fine.
She did it. It's like, dude, you're gonna have to explain that though now. Like, we need explanation. He's like, nope, she did it. The guy never went in the
Forward
house.
in the video we saw.
And blue, not yellow. So he saw a video we haven't seen.
So the video you saw had a timestamp that was inverted, correct?
Yes.
Not the video itself.
He was still employed at that time.
Until the next day.
No, from the video I saw, the way the vehicle's brought in relation to the garage and the doors into the PD, it wasn't reversed or inverted.
It was or was not?
Was not.
What?
So as you saw the video,
So, as we are bumping up against the lunch hour, the case agent is saying that when he saw the video was not flipped. The timestamp was. So who flipped it? Because this whole time it seems like it came out of the system that way and nobody knew how. It came out of the system that way. It just came out of the system that way. And this is clearly new information to the defense. So
I think she has done Dever. I'm not sure. But
Yeah,
I think so.
I think we watched it on here.
Oh yeah, we watched them all. Love them.
when did the video get fucking flipped? Or is it a different video? What is happening?
so you saw the
These
video.
attorneys are going to be busy over the lunch break.
Normal video with
portion of
inverted
the vehicle that
timestamp.
purported to be the
Very
passenger
busy.
side
Look at the guy.
was in
The
fact the
tech guy
passenger
is
side, and the
laughing.
vehicle, the side of the vehicle that purported to be the driver's side was in fact the driver's side.
Yes, so I reviewed video yesterday to
Yesterday.
rewatch it, and the one that I watched had the correct angle, it wasn't reversed. The car was brought in, tow truck driver gets out from the driver's side,
That could have been the video that the defense edited, though. If he's talking about reviewing it yesterday, that could have been the defense's edit. Because the defense's edit on the second camera had different color timestamps than the blue one. This is wild.
It wasn't reversed. The only thing reversed on it was like the timestamp on the bottom.
So we looked at the exhibit, the one that the defense put in.
That's a hell of a panel right there. That would be a hell of a panel. Imagine the turnout for that show.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'd be there.
They're
Wow.
all incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Danny,
That's
do you think does Andrea's voice give you the same energy as EDB's?
Sometimes it does. When she's trying not to cuss like Lolene.
Oh.
I don't have to try hard.
But she's got a different energy though.
I like both of their voices a lot.
Yeah.
They're soothing.
I like when Melanie Little she's just had enough. Like,
When she starts screaming and cussing, I live for it. I love when people that don't normally cuss just start like dropping.
yes.
F-bombs. I'm like, yes.
When the fake verdict came in, she's like, "What the F was that?"
Remember the first time she was on the Glare, she was cussing and we were like, oh shit, she's cool as fuck. We were like, fuck. Cool as fuck. Yeah. Normal people.
Were you watching video that was produced in this trial?
Yes.
How?
So were you aware that the defense presented a piece of evidence?
Objection.
No.
Oh yeah, you better.
He gets to ask that.
I feel like these women were top in their law school, and maybe not the top. I don't know, but I feel like they were way on up there in the class rankings.
EDB talks about how she was terrible in school.
Really?
Yeah, because she's like very ADHD, that she did really bad like in school. And I don't remember about specifically if she was addressing law school specifically, but that it was hard for her to get into, like, because she didn't have the GPA that like a lot of other people had.
Proctor's about to admit that he violated the sequestration order right here.
Who cares? It's just an order.
Because you're supposed to be sequestered.
It's just an order.
They all
Massachusetts
picked that
court.
when he said that.
It means less than deadlines or anything like that.
Yeah, just turn it in when you get it.
Well, we inverted the video back to the correct,
Oh,
No,
shit.
no.
and that timestamp was inverted?
I was not aware of that.
How did you have it?
When did you watch that that video?
The other day.
He
was
said
reviewing it.
yesterday. You just said
The other
yesterday.
day.
Mr. Jackson, we'll take our lunch and break.
No!
Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's gonna give him time to think about it.
Oh, thank God.
Were you watching feeds of trials, sir? Excuse me. Are you watching the trial?
Why don't we do 45 minutes?
Sounds like a good plan to me, Junior.
Talking about what his testimony is going to be mid-testimony, reviewing stuff that has been admitted into evidence that he's not supposed to know about.
This isn't anything like what the rule book says, right? It's
Busted.
Bev just tried to
Busted.
say his
Own
name.
goal.
He said he watched it yesterday.
This is not the same thing he watched at his desk back on the thumb drive.
I don't know what to say.
Everybody needs a break. Breathe. Everyone breathe.
Wow.
Like, where do you even start with a legal analysis on this? Except to say the case is shit.
Looks like he's talking into a tangerine.
It's been a really good day, Karen.
He doesn't look like he eats a lot of tangerines, though.
Try and breathe.
God. Next witness. Another video. Go on.
Great video.
Yay.
Great video. Next week.
Another good one. So, Mary B, you feel like reading these 14 pages?
That's what Dean.
Hi, I found it. Okay, I found it. Sorry, I was looking for the unmute button because I'm whatever. 14 pages of what?
Sidebars.
No, it's
Well,
not
I feel like
sidebars. Karen
feel like-
Reed's motion to compel Goode to cough up what they subpoenaed him for.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 14 pages. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Well, they're not all like full of readable material.
All right, let's do it then.
Is it like a picture book? It's a picture motion.
Apple.
Some of them, literally, one page says exhibits on it real big.
The
So.
Commonwealth of Massachusetts, we've gotten to pop-up books.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not. Like, we could just call and get a mailed version of the pop-up Karen Reed book.
You're
Yeah,
being
let's see how it
requested
goes.
to read, Danny.
Say it again.
You're being requested to read in the chat.
Oh my God.
Fine. You don't like my voice?
They want to hear him read those words with that Mississippi.
Yeah, that's fun.
Nope, I'm not reading it. It's too far away. Hold on.
It's too small.
No, I'm not reading it off of that screen. I'm reading it off another one. So I'll read some of it, and then somebody else is going to read some of it. I'll just read the
For a
most.
paragraph.
See how it goes. All right, so this is the memorandum of law in support of motion to compel Sergeant Goode to produce documents in response to subpoena. Nice. Defendant Karen Reed respectfully requests that the court compel Sergeant Goode of Canton Police Department to produce all documents in his possession, custody, or control that are responsive to the subpoena Reed served on him more than a month ago. As of the date of the filing, Sergeant Goode has not responded to Reed's subpoena in any manner, and the deadline to do so has long passed. What was the deadline? I don't remember the deadline.
There are no deadlines.
Yeah, we don't do deadlines here in
They
Mass.
put them on there because they have to fill out the form for ChatGPT to write this.
We have suggested times to maybe be finished with something.
Yeah, that's when you really need to start thinking about turning it in.
For sure. All right, Mary B, your turn.
Okay, where are we?
Facts.
What?
Oh, you have to read it.
Facts.
Off
Okay.
your
Yes.
If you want to pull it up, well, no, I don't know where it's at in Discord.
I can see it. I just have to get really close like this.
You want me to send it to you in Discord?
Yeah.
Let me.
Because I don't think anyone wants to see up my nose. Which I wouldn't mean to do, but
All right, hold on one second. I gotta fix some stuff. I'll move some stuff around.
I need to put my food away for this. I was eating olives.
BLT wants us to do it in our best diabetes voice.
Diabetes?
Diabetes is, oh God.
Liberty Medical.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Liberty or bibberty.
All right, Mary B. There's one of them.
Reading glasses, Gingy. I have contacts in.
No, I need some reading glasses. Looking at these, the blue. I need blue blockers. Need some freaking blue blockers.
All right, here it is.
That's one of them.
It's hard to wear glasses when you wear a hat all the time, though. You have to
I
get
know.
a certain shape.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to wear my glasses during COVID, but then the mask would like make them slide down.
Yeah, dude. You're just like, there's too many accoutrements on my head. I can't take
Exactly.
it.
All right. Facts. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Plaintiffs allege that Reed backed her car into John O'Keefe on January 29th, 2022, and caused his death. They also allege that Reed created a false narrative that someone else killed Mr. O'Keefe and that the police investigation into his death was corrupt, biased, and designed to deflect attention away from deflect attention away from the law enforcement officers and their families who were inside the house at 34 Fairview Road in Canton the night Mr. O'Keefe died. Numbers and stuff. Plaintiffs claim this false narrative supports their negligent, reckless infliction of emotional distress claims against Reid. Reid denies the plaintiff's claims. On November 7th, 2025, as part of her attempt to defend against plaintiffs' claims by in part proving that the same narrative was actually true, Reid served a subpoena on Sergeant Goode at his last known residential address. Sergeant Goode received the 911 call regarding Mr. O'Keefe's death, was one of the first officers to respond to the scene at 34 Fairview Road, and had been sorry, I lost my spot. And had been at the Canton Police Station when one of the occupants of the house, federal agent Brian Higgins, visited earlier that morning. Sergeant Goode was recently placed on administrative leave while the Canton Police Department conducts an investigation into his conduct, which public information suggests includes his communications with Michael Proctor, the former state trooper who led the investigation into Mr. O'Keefe's death. The subpoena seeks documents relating to Reid, Mr. O'Keefe, Officer O'Keefe, I think we should be calling him, but Sergeant Goode's leave, Proctor, and other relevant topics. See this thing. Parties may obtain discovery regarding any matter not privileged, which is relevant to the subject matter involved in the pending action, whether it relates to the claim or defense of the party seeking discovery or to the claim or defense of any other party. Rule 45 allows parties to obtain discovery from non-parties by subpoena. Pursuant to the subpoena, Sergeant Goode's response was due on November 15th. Exhibit 1. Oh, yeah, Exhibit 1. Sergeant Goode has not contacted Reid's counsel through his own counsel or directly and has not produced any documents. The court should order him to comply. For the foregoing reasons, Reid respectfully requests that the court allow the motion and compel Sergeant Goode to produce all documents responsive to the subpoena within 10 days of such order. Because when was this done? 12/29. So it's already over a month late.
Ooh.
Wait, is there more? Exhibit
So
1.
if you keep going down.
Oh, okay.
There's a few.
So the original subpoena read as follows. Greetings, you are hereby commanded in the name of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, pursuant to the provisions of Rule 45 and the Massachusetts Rules of Civil Procedure, to produce the documents identified in the attached Schedule A at the offices of Sheehan, Finney, Bass, and Green, PA, 28 State Street, 22nd floor, Boston, Massachusetts, 02109, before
Just
November
dox-
15th.
You just doxed that law firm, Mary B.
Yeah,
Dang.
you're welcome.
You're cold.
I was laughing at it starting out greetings.
Greetings.
Greetings, we are here.
Earthlings.
We are here for nothing.
I
Can't believe
mean,
you guys are still here. That's what they say.
all right. So then what do we have here? We have some definitions. Do we want to go over definitions?
Sure.
I love
I
some
don't
good
know. I don't know about the definitions. We know what document is.
I don't.
Well, read it out. Knock
Document
yourself
or
out.
documents means all written, printed, typed, or other graphic matter. Graphic matter.
Ooh.
All
Give me
right.
some of those.
I'll take the graphic matter, please.
Can you send me your documents?
Jeez. Jeez.
That's what they're called from now on. No nudes yet. No documents. All right. Graphic, sorry. We're immature. All printouts and runoffs, now or at any time, in your possession, custody, or control, or known to you, whether or not prepared by you. Document or documents includes, but is not limited to, all correspondence, agreements, memoranda, reports, notes, drafts of documents, internal communication, interoffice communications, telegrams, letters, directives, bulletins, accounts, vouchers, invoices, bills, ledgers, financial statements, analysis, messages in the bottle, estimates, maps, charts, graphs, drawings, worksheets.
Hold on. Go back.
Garage.
Go back to the garage.
Drawings.
Yes.
That's how you say it.
Drawing. Say it one more time. Drawing.
Drawing.
We're supposed to read the.
Okay, I won't make you read anymore.
All right, we're done with fucking definitions.
That was
Yeah.
actually a very enlightening definition.
This is a BYOD party. Bring your own definitions.
Oh, bring your own document.
No, it didn't really say messages in a bottle. I added that
bring your
because
own
I'm
document.
funny.
It was good. It was good.
Thank you. I like
Just
put it in there.
that
Like,
one in.
just like a Norm Macdonald, you know?
You can go down to the document requests.
Document requests.
Yeah.
Oh. Document requests. 1. All documents, video or audio recordings and communications, including but not limited to emails, text messages, and other forms of instant messages to, from, or concerning Karen Reid or any of her family members, heirs, assigns, employees, contractors, agents, attorneys, or other representatives. Does she have any heirs? Did she name an heir yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. 2. All documents, video or audio recordings and communications, including but not limited to emails, text messages, and other forms of instant messages concerning the 2021 black Lexus LX 570 SUV leased by Karen Reid as of January 28, 2022. I'm sorry, but apparently I can't pronounce documents.
No, you can say
Or
documents.
drawings.
I can say documents, but the definition of documents I cannot.
You're doing good, Merb. You're doing good.
Verb.
You're doing good.
All right. All documents, videos, or audio recordings and communications, including but not limited to emails, text messages, and other forms of instant messages concerning or referring to the death of John J. O'Keefe III on or about January 29, 2022. 4. All documents, video, or audio recordings or communications, including but not limited to emails, text messages, and other forms of instant messages to, from, or concerning John O'Keefe II, Paul O'Keefe, or Margaret O'Keefe from January 1st, 2021 to the present. 5. All documents, video, or audio messages and communications, including but not limited to emails, text messages, and other forms of instant messages to, from, or concerning Brian Albert, Nicole Albert, Chris Albert, Julie Albert, Colin Albert, Brian Higgins, Jennifer McCabe, Matthew McCabe, Allison McCabe, Kerry Roberts, or any individual present at 34 Fairview Road, Canton, Massachusetts, blah, blah, on January 28th or 29th, 2022, or any interviews, meetings, conversations, or encounters with any such individuals from January 1st, 2021 to the present. 6. All documents, video, or audio recordings and communications, including but not limited to emails, text messages, and other form of instant messages to, from, or concerning Stephen Saraf from January 28th, 2022 to the present. That's interesting. All documents, video, or audio recordings, etc., to, from, or concerning Michael Lank from January 28th, 2022 to the present. All documents, blah, 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 to, from, or concerning Kevin Albert from January 28th, 2022 to the present. 9. Provide for forensic examination and copying all cellular or smartphones which you used either personally or professionally at any time from January 1st, 2021 through the present. 10. All documents, video, or audio recordings, blah, 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 concerning 34 Fairview Road. 11. All documents, blah, 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 for concerning any dog owned or kept or fostered by any member of the Albert family at 34 Fairview Road. from January 1st to the present.
Lori.
Where Chloe at?
Mhm. 12, all documents, video or audio recordings concerning any investigation by any federal agency, department, board, or administration, office, or agent relating in any way to the death of John O'Keefe III from January 28, 2022 to the present. 13, all documents
Bloody blah.
for concerning Yuri Buchanan from January 28th. 14, all documents, blah, blah, from or concerning Michael Proctor. 15, all documents to, from, or concerning Brian Tully.
Deaver made the list.
Spoiler alert. So 17 is Deaver. No, 16 is Deaver. 17 is all documents concerning your all documents, video or audio recordings, and communications concerning any disciplinary investigation, proceeding, decision, action, or appeal concerning your conduct as a sergeant, officer, or other employee of the Canton Police Department from January 1st, 2021 through the present. 18.
We gonna blast your shit.
Yeah, we are.
Billboard.
18. All documents concerning the town of Canton's independent investigation into allegations of misconduct, which resulted in or preceded you being placed on administrative leave by the Canton Police Department, as described in the media report available at link. 19. All documents concerning the allegations of misconduct against you, which Canton Police Chief Perkins stated led you to being placed on administrative leave by the Canton Police Department, as described in this other link.
And then it's an affidavit of service.
Yeah. Stephen. Is this the guy that delivered it to him?
Yeah.
Okay, he delivered it.
Server. And that was it.
Yeah, man. They're like, hey, so we heard that you got shit canned. What happened?
Good
And the other one was like the other one's a motion to, I think, not let certain things out without being redacted or some shit, probably.
Redact my ass.
Yeah, the other is a joint motion to enter protective order regarding the Norfolk District Attorney's Office production of documents.
They're trying
Yeah,
to
to the
what gets
subpoena.
reporters stuff.
Yeah. It's crazy. Just turn it over. That means they have it. They just ain't gonna turn it over.
My boyfriend went over this the other day, and it was like kind of complicated because anyone who testifies has to sign a waiver that they are keeping this stuff private between themselves if they see this confidential stuff that's in Proctor's phone. And he's saying, like if Buchanan were to testify in the civil case, he's saying, I wouldn't sign any of that, even with an attorney. So it's going to be interesting how it gets handled.
Yeah.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
I'm petting him virtually.
All right, we're gonna listen to a few songs. We only got 15 more minutes that we need to burn. We'll hit 3-hour mark for a Monday. That'll be good. Good show.
Well, the two topics posted already that we're waiting.
Yep. So let's do the vote now. Which toy song do we want to hear? Imagine the Jeopardy music. Playing. We might have to pet that dog. Ooh, she's up to 379. Drop her link in the chat. Let's get this thing to 400.
How about the old Buffer Zone song? Remember that one?
Yeah, we played it the other night. It's cool. It's got a bunch of the boots on the ground people in it. I like watching it. We're gonna play it now that you said it's your fault, not my fault. We're gonna play this one first.
Clench Here go. Here we go. Y'all both so sharp when I step on the scene. Facts on deck, my cut so clean. Dear little sweet, baby Jesus, grab that spleen. I clock your vitals while you spill that tea. Truth got pulse, you flatlined on me. I scrub and clean while y'all talk cheap. I chart receipts, no gossip sheets. Next patient, please, I don't treat deceit. Clutch those pearls, bitch, breathe. This is Nurse Kim's creed. Facts stay raw, I don't plead. Mic in my hand like Ivy speed. Going for pressure, that's the Boston way. I bleed, no cap, truth in my veins. Runs facts all day. Your shit, but mine, your sleep. Cause clutching's part of the creed. Talk your shit, I sterilize scenes. Burn through lies like I'm autoclave steam. Mask on tight, can't breathe my air. Pressure so thick, it'll cold you there. Vitals jump when I walk in clean. Truth gets served while you spill that tea. Calm as a cut, no shakes, no plea. I make the facts bleed, pretty for free. Clutch those pearls, bitch, breathe. This is Nurse Kim's creed. Facts stay raw, I don't plead. Mic in my hand like IVC. Going for pressure, that's the Boston way. I bleed, no cap, truth in my veins. Runs facts all day. Talk your shit, but mind your speed. Cause clutching's part of the creed. Oh, you still with me, lovies? Don't chase clout, chase context. Oh dear sweet baby Jesus, half these takes need triage. Read this chart back, word for word. Every line I spit is a fact confirmed. Perception versus projection, same disease. Only truth gets sanitized by me. Blues clues, motherfuckers is Debbie. Clutch those pearls, bitch, breathe. This is Nurse Kim's creed.
She got a lot of requests coming on in here. So
I
request
think it's
another one.
time for me to get my own song.
Oh, MJ needs a song now.
I mean, I deserve it, don't I?
Well, Stupid April also needs a rat suit. Has she gotten a rat suit yet?
I don't care. Who cares about her rat suit?
Yeah, I'm patient. Oh wait.
They don't have to give her permission to get a rat suit.
I
don't
do.
give her permission.
I didn't know I had to sign a waiver.
Oh yeah, you gotta sign the NDA waiver.
Yours is easy because she can
Contract.
see you. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. The other people are mysteries.
Oh.
Mysteries like MJ.
I am not a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Save all that talking for when I get ready to end the show.
I've missed April's list.
I missed you. Oh, and now we're in a sad romantic song.
Turn off my brain. It's been up for a week, and I can't get no sleep. I've been feeling weak. So tell me what's the use of it? Please turn off my brain. I just need some sleep. There's a million ways to count to 100, or you could count sheep, or maybe count colors. There's a million ways to take up the time that you could be sleeping. So baby, let's try. Turn off my brain. It's been up for a week, and I can't get no sleep. I've been feeling weak. So tell me what's the use of it? Please turn off my brain. I just need some sleep. I'm trying not to break down, but it's making me toss. My brain won't turn the fuck off. I'm trying to lay down, but the thoughts never stop. Same voice, same clock, same voice, same clock, same clock, same ticking me off. Turn off my brain, just turn it off. It's been up for a week, make it stop. And I can't get no sleep, I'm begging you now. I've been feeling weak, I'm breaking down now. What's the use? I use it all. Please turn off my brain. Turn it off, turn it off. I just need some sleep. Turn off my brain. Just turn it off. It's been up for a week. Please make it stop. And I can't get no sleep. I'm begging you now. I've been feeling weak. I'm breaking down. What's the use? Oh, there's no use at all. Please turn off my brain. Turn it off, turn it off. I just need some sleep. Turn off my brain. It's been up for a week. I can't get no sleep. Please, just let me sleep.
Cool song for sure. Really cool song.
Today we are gathered here with some cold, hard facts. So let's talk some shit. Wakey, wakey. Fear not, my lovies. The nurse is in the house. I'm handling it. Let's fucking go. Clutch those pearls, lovies. Clutch them tight. Not today, Satan. Not on my watch tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Show me it. Oh, Nurse Kim and this bitch, and I'm handling it. Get on your knees, this might sting a little. Take you down to Unimpound Town right now, if not sooner, chill. I don't need luck, I'm blessed and trained. You question me, who's the fool now? Fuckery foot, scammers on the loose. Lose my number, motherfuckers, I'm cutting y'all loose. Why in the Christ would you not preserve evidence properly? What is happening right now? Tiny baby Jesus and Mary. Hey, babe. Oh shit, somebody needs a lifeline. Oh hell, we need a welfare check. Right fucking now. Ow, the clutch I clutch lovies when the x-rays entered the chat. All is interwoven in perpetuity. That's a fact. Fear not, my lovies. The nurse is in the house. I'm handling it. Let's fucking go. Clutch those pearls, lovies. Clutch them tight. Not today, Satan. Not on my watch tonight. Stop it. Show me it. Show me it. Nurse Kim in this bitch, and I'm handling it. I've been known to get a little feisty on the Twitter sometimes. Cluck, 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 motherfuckers, y'all just wasting my time. Oh, what's this? I found something in my pocket. You can't tell me shit. I'm the hostess with the mostest. Period, clutch, clinch, kegel, hold, release. I'm trying to be what I'm supposed to be. Right now it's me, it's you. We just here to talk shit and have fun, you see. There's a little feather to put in your cap. I'm clutching my pearl. Stop it. Show me it. Show me it. Ooh. Fear not, lovies. We'll take care of it. Fear not, lovies, we'll take care of it. Fear not, my lovies. The nurse is in the house, I'm handling it. Let's fucking go. Clutch those pearls, lovies. Clutch them tight. Not today, Satan, not today. Show me it. Show me it. Show me it. Nurse Kim and this bitch, and we run this shit forever. Right now it's me, it's you. We just here to talk shit and have some fun. Now clutch, clench, kegel, hold, release. Clues, motherfucker.
So Jess Machado is stream sniping JFK. 227 in the chat.
Jess who?
Oh my god, is she really?
Jess Machado is stream sniping JFK.
Okay, so do we stream
That's
snipe her,
hilarious.
stream sniping
Can we
him?
stream snipe her?
Nah,
Come on.
I'm not gonna stream snipe her.
She'd
Bunch of people
probably
going back
laugh
and
about
forth.
it.
But they've got their biggest crowd they've had in a long time. They're like 700 people right now.
What are
Why?
they talking about?
They do it every time. There's rattle a little cage and everybody goes to watch.
Yep, drama.
Yep. That's what they like.
So who are they fighting with now?
Is it?
They've been talking about
Will.
us and talking
think
about
us, yeah.
Will.
And
What?
Will.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've been mentioned again
Why?
For what?
because we like Will.
Mm.
Yeah, we're in that circle.
Oh yeah, Baker's been getting a lot too from them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
And
I
Baker
heard
was on
Baker
the other
stuff.
night. Had serious FOMO.
Yeah, he was really happy you weren't here, actually.
I know. I did hear.
You know how much he loved this crazy Amy.
You motherfucker.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Mom's here.
Hey, Mama.
Yo, Lisa, get MJ, please. You didn't spank her with a belt enough when she was little.
No,
Now
she
we're
did
having
not.
to deal with the tantrums.
She wouldn't dare.
I know. That's why she's on here throwing tantrums and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Damn
she's
right.
Where she rolls.
very well raised. Very well raised.
That's how she
She
rolls.
didn't beat me up till I was like 16, so
Oh, shit. Well, that'll work.
she waited too long.
BLT said Baker's going at it with, what was it? Baron? Royals? Royals in the comments. Jathan.
Oh.
Oh shit! Not Jathan.
In
Why
court.
isn't there spaces going on?
Oh,
We can listen to
Jathan.
all this at once on spaces.
What was the jerks talking about tonight? Drama?
Oh
That
god,
he's bigger than Bettero.
he doesn't need
What?
Bettero. Bettero needs him.
Cat rap for my reaction.
Bettero made him.
Yeah. Bettero's the only reason he has subscribers.
Yeah.
Miss Scarlet sleeping is one of the main things people do when they come here. Come here and they listen to my voice and they fall asleep.
Just ask
They
Dean.
wake up later when one of these girls is screaming. Usually MJ.
I do not scream.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard it.
Screeching, screech.
Yeah, that was the most I've just heard her raise her voice.
It was loud. See, I told you she doesn't. See, thanks for backing me up, April. Appreciate it.
Wait till I get my mic hooked up and set.
We've been live the whole
Talk all
time
the shit.
with a good crowd until we just
Aw,
puppy
dog.
against
Wow,
just
that's
Shadow.
That's why I didn't want to come up here. I didn't want to scare everyone away.
Yeah, you didn't want to send everybody to just machatos. How about we do that? Let me see if I can stream raid just.
I don't trust you with that. We're going overseas. I already.
Oh my god. The airport.
Wait,
was
JFK
funny.
is streaming Jess, and Ray from Dallas is streaming JFK streaming Jess.
Dude, we have to get in on this.
Oh my
Hold
god.
on.
If it's that
so
much,
messy.
we've got to get in on it.
Jess
I
would
know,
totally
but that would be
laugh if
kind of
we
scary.
streamed it.
Would it? All right.
We'll break the internet.
Oh, Jess doesn't have her damn redirect on.
Oh,
She doesn't know. She doesn't know how. Jimmy
Oh.
tried to do it with her because Jimmy tried to do it once and she didn't. Yeah, it was. She was in panic mode when he called. And
Are those two dogs or is one a cat? No, they're
These
two
are
dogs.
dogs that
They're
my
both
son
dogs.
put in my lap.
can I
Oh.
pet that dog?
They're two teenies, the mama and the daughter.
Oh.
They're so friggin' cute. I hate it.
Yeah, MJ wants to take them to her.
No, he's asleep.
Did y'all go to the JFK I sent y'all to the other night?
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. He says, I'm sending
that's
you
a
to
good one.
JFK. And we went to JFK Airport.
Do they have
Yeah, I
a
know. I'm watching Jess on my iPad, but she's
should
not
be
doing
watching
anything worth stream sniping.
No, because I think she is the one being stream sniped. I think JFK is stream sniping her.
I know, but she doesn't care. She's not even watching it.
Maybe
She's
she's
probably
talking
like,
about
how
it.
do they do that? Is that a thing?
All right, fuck it. Let's go see what she's talking about. She won't care. Here we go, people. We are not going to end the show just yet. But we are in like 5 minutes. We're not staying long.
Liar.
I'm telling you, I'm hungry. I'm about to starve.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry
Me and
like
a
Kurt.
cookie.
I was, but I
Hungry
just
like
ate a bottle
Kurt.
of olives.
Liberty Medical.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Listen, I'm not kidding, and I don't want to be accused of copying Aiden, but I've got a whole thing of markers here, and I could really make this look. I could make this look good, but we're not going to do that.
Why not?
That it? Well, I thought you meant personal information, like my social security number and stuff. Like, I don't care about this stuff. She reveals how to get another woman's man off. Discover if you're a tight end or a wide receiver, and if it don't sound like hot. Oh, you know what's so funny? I know who this is. I know who this is.
Do tell.
What's up, Next Witness?
I just figured that out in real time. I gotta screenshot this.
Yeah, so I don't know what she's doing.
Being closer.
But JFK has his biggest crowd going in on her. And
But
probably
he's
us.
stream sniping this right now.
Anyway, what is this about Grant? Poor Grant. Oh, that's the thing with his mom.
I'm in the chat right there, so I'll move it up so y'all can see the chat.
These, wait.
Spill, girl.
Okay. All right. What else? Can you send your email? Oh,
You look at my
Bay
comments.
Harbor.
It's hey losers on my
Pay
stream.
for email.
That's all y'all. That's you guys.
That's me. I know her.
Oh god. You gotta if somebody
Okay,
streams
what
sites us, you have to speak in nothing but your Australian accent.
I can only do if I can't. I have to like parrot. I have to hear it.
Just keep saying Aiden over and over again.
Why don't you tell everyone, Aiden?
Oh, I wish I had seen this. Hi, Kevin, JFK, you guys. Love you guys. 2026, peace on earth. Drop down the oxygen. We all can all be on the same flight. Bunnies love Jess.
She's like sinking further and further into that.
This whole thing has just gone down a path.
Are they trying to like win her over or something?
JJ phoning Will was funny. Have I seen the
No,
Marla
JJ
Thompson account?
phoning Will
Yeah,
was
I know who that
It's
is
not
too.
funny.
It's funny. Like, unfortunately, some people they just don't. Yes, I have.
Also, the phrase "phone them."
Okay.
Like if he called him once, it would have been one
claim you
thing,
have
but
a
he continued to call.
Kickstarter?
Yeah.
Somebody
Like a FOCO.
I can't remember who it was. Somebody, what's the name of the account again? Marla Thompson. Somebody had told me to start a Kickstarter I don't know exactly how Kickstarter works. Marla, what's the name?
Yeah, she is. I love
Marla
it.
Thompson.
You remember when
Guys,
we,
they're updating it in real time. They made their profile picture me right now. Like they're watching.
oh god.
All right, let's see.
Oh, so
I want to know what the Kickstarter's for.
Yeah, what do you
I
what
think
is that?
I think she misunderstood. I think they meant to say sister.
Not
Today is Monday,
Kickstarter?
December 29th, 2025, and Jessica Machado is still a fat whale.
God, that's
How much
horrible.
is it, messy cunt? 280-ish? Wait, is that what you think I weigh? Is 280?
Damn, I weigh
Messica is a
270.
mess. Such an angry fat woman. Get help, Messica. You need a doctor and a high dose of crazy meds.
What famous person does she have tattooed on herself?
Jess?
Who? Next witness?
Oh,
Jess.
they're going after
Tom
this
Brady.
Christie person too. Is this?
Okay.
Yeah, it's Tom Brady tattooed on her wrist
I just reread
Oh, nice.
this post the
or
other
her
day.
arm or something.
I'll allow it.
Are
I
you
thought
sure?
it was Star. Okay.
Angel says Mahomes.
No,
No,
that's
it's
not home.
Brady.
That's
It's
not-
on Earth.
He wasn't even, didn't he score
Michael,
low on the social
Jessica
chart?
has me blocked, but ask why her sister Katie would won't allow her children.
Next
Hi,
witness,
Jess.
we were
Someone
sniping
brought you
this
up on.
because we thought there was a bunch of drama going. So JFK was watching her stream, and then Ray was watching JFK's stream, watching Jess's stream.
All right, Danny.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying it's Mahomes and not.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
pretty
Is she
sure
from-
it's
Really?
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Why would it be
Kansas City?
Mahomes?
It says she's a Chiefs fan in the chat.
Mm,
What?
Yeah, she's a
no.
Patriots fan, but she
She's a
likes the
Patriots
Chiefs
fan.
better.
Oh yeah.
Why
I
would
don't know about
JFK
that.
stream this? This has nothing to do with him.
I don't know.
I know who
Nothing
it is.
has
Thank you.
anything to
Someone
do
else
with
called
it.
me about out.
So he
Thank
can get
you.
700 people in the chat. That's why.
Mm.
Have you seen this? Someone made a song about you.
Ask her in her chat, Danny. Say,
Drive
are you a
through
Chiefs fan?
diva,
Are you a what?
Jess Machado.
Chiefs
Somebody made a
fan.
song about me, and it's
Oh, yeah. Vagina Mike, Chiefs fan.
Oh,
All right, I said, is your tattoo?
now someone in her chat's requesting a song from Joy.
Okay.
oh my god, why do you guys make songs like this? Number one, the numbers aren't walking back or whatever it is. That doesn't even make sense. What do you mean the numbers walking back? That's not true though.
Chelsea says it's Mahomes. So.
Yeah,
It's
even my
Mahomes.
mom said she's a Chiefs fan. My
That's
mom knows
disappointing.
Jess.
Okay. Well,
Whatever
Oh, okay,
MJ's
let me
mom
just
says,
go. let's do,
that's it.
100%.
so badly.
mom
want to
says
show
I
you
don't
how
have
much
any
money I
real
made this
friends.
month. So badly.
all right, I
Let's
say we
see,
end this
analytics.
bad boy
No.
and go in Jess's chat.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
think? What do you think? What do you think?
That sounds great.
And then
How
Baker
do I do
comes
this?
on soon too.
Okay.
Nice.
What time does Baker come on?
YouTube analytics.
I
How many
think
views?
Just
We can
said
still hear
30
Doug.
Past
minutes.
28 days.
30 minutes.
247,000.
So probably like
And it
20
says
minutes
up
now.
195,000 more
Have the
than usual.
audio of Jessica.
Can I open
Yeah,
it?
I still
Aw, I
hear
love you
Jess.
too, Mom. Yeah, turn Jess off. Jesus. I'm confused here.
10:30.
Channel got 1,134% more.
Thank
All right.
you.
So I sent you Lindsay Gattani's post. It just said a celebrity's name tattooed on her. So I assumed it was like a movie star or something.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
Names are always a good idea to get tattooed.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I wish my mom came to dinner with us. That would have been so fun.
I know. I was just thinking that. Next time.
Mom's a vibe.
Losers.
That's what I've heard.
Don't get jealous.
Losers.
Talking about the Dean dinner recently.
Yeah.
It's like she was at the Wilbur.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And there's the elbow room. Your mom's pretty cool. Both your moms.
I have two cool moms. They're not like your mom.
All right, well, let's go hang out with Jess. That's where half of our people are, anyways.
All right, we go to Jess and then we go to Baker, people. Let's go.
That's the route.
See
Jess, then Baker. So say goodbye, ladies.
Deuces.
Bye.
MJ, tell us a story.
This one time, Danny cut me off. And now he's not going to.
Can I tell you about how the dehumidifiers are drying my eyeballs out?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna wake up like a mummy in the morning.
I am
Like-
all ready. We have arrived.
Wasn't there a lot more water in this bathtub when I got in here?
I'm like, the walls still are wet, but my eyes, they're not.
Yeah, you just need to sit there with them closed, obviously.
This is an
Yeah,
uninhabitable.
close your eyes, April. Duh.
Yeah, now's a good time to come visit Massachusetts. You have a bunch of places to stay here.
Yes.
All right, let's go hang out with Jess. Thank y'all for hanging out, people.
Bye.
April, I hope we gave you a little bit of relief from your
Did very much actually.
from
Thank
that
you.
liger that's out there.
Dude, that liger came from Kurt's house.
Yep.
I saw it. I
It
recognized
did.
it.
Yeah.
It went right
Same
to the
liger.
screen, like
Same
Carol
liger.
Ann.
I know you.
Come to the light, Carol.
ChatRats, y'all ready? Light it up. Light it up. It's that time. Let's roll.
Got the crew on the dial and we setting out east. Rat daddy at the wheel on the trail for the beast. Toy got receipts and a pocket full of names, and we busting out truce like we blowing out flames.
Eastbound and down, chat rats rolling heavy. Truth on our tailgate, justice riding steady. Mic in our hand and the signs all red. Ain't no lies slipping past what the chat rat said.
Got the playlist, angels taking charge. Law leans on the mic and her notes hit hard. Mary B's lifted, but she's sharper than attack. Dean's dropping questions while he's rolling in his Cadillac.
Breaker, rap mama here, got eyeballs on that shady scene. Y'all ready? Light it up, rats. 10, 4, 20. Northbound and bold, truth in the backseat. Chat rats got that heat. Can't be beat from the chat rats lounge to the courthouse gate. We ride for the truth and we show up to see that fate.